Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Under the Sun. It's the World Cup final. Simply put, the biggest game in football. And it's the top two teams who are going to duel it out for 90 minutes and maybe even more for their hands on that prestigious trophy. Spain reaching their first final since 2010, while Argentina have contested the last 3 out of the 4 finals. Leo Messi and Argentina looking to go back to back. It's not France this time. It is Spain. It's 1 versus 2. It's Argentina versus Spain. It is Lamine Yamal versus Leo Messi. Leo Messi chasing down history while Lamine Yamal looking to make some of his own. Already a Euro champion age 16. Now looking to be the world champion at 18 years of age. Wow, what a setting this is at the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey as the top two teams will duel it out. Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea, who scored that all-important equalizer when all hope was lost for Argentina against England. And of course, that man, the man, oh my word, Leo Messi. You just run out of superlatives with this dude as he looks to go back to back. What's up, Yashi? I am so excited. I can't wait for the start of kickoff here. Yashi, you're going for Spain. There's going to be a lot in the chat might think otherwise, but Spain, after their performance against France, it is hard to put anything past the world number 2 team. Fantastic throughout the tournament. Just the 1 goal conceded all the way en route to the final. Spain are perfect. Well, Argentina, they have not been at their best, but they have got that man, Leo Messi, who is the freaking game changer, man. What's up, Gautam? Of course, you're all locked in for Justin Bieber tonight. Can't wait for the halftime show. Did you all listen to what Tom Cruise had to say? He tried to fire up the MetLife Stadium. It's a bit weird seeing a World Cup final happen in broad daylight, but complaints are going to have to be put on the back burners here. We're looking at some of the best players in world football taking the field here in 90 minutes or maybe even more to decide the final. We've had plenty of late nights with the watchalongs, haven't we? And it's all arrived at this moment. Oh, what a brilliant shot that is of the MetLife Stadium. Packed to the gills. Not a single empty seat as Rodri and Leo Messi leading the two sides out. All right, Gautam, are you sitting on the fence? Do you got Spain? Do you think Leo Messi is going to deliver the goods? Don't think there was too much changes with Spain starting 11. Expected to see pretty much who I've seen throughout the tournament. From Argentina's point of view, Lionel Scaloni has made a change, starting with Nico Gonzalez and dropping Giuliano Simeone to the bench. But other than that, the teams do look pretty similar. Molina does start at right back, but we'll go through the team news very shortly as Rodri and Leo Messi is leading the two sides out for the national anthems. Oh, we are locked in. So, Gautam, what's the halftime show like? We got Justin Bieber. Do we have Madonna? Who else do we have? It's an elite lineup by the looks of it, and it needs to be. Oh, Barcelona fans, this is an absolute treat for you guys. So many La Masia graduates on display, and of course, the 2 crown jewels of 2 different generations with Yamal and, of course, Leo Messi, man. It's Messi, man. FIFA didn't work this hard to bottle into the file, says Gautam. I mean, it just feels like it could be Leo Messi's day. We know that Argentina are going to work like dogs out there to help Leo Messi deliver in the final. And of course, with Spain, though, I don't think Argentina are going to get too much of the ball. So it's going to be very interesting to see whether or not Argentina can cope with Spain's pass and move. Shakira and Burna Boy as well, says Gautam. We're locked in. We are absolutely locked in. Well, it's the first time in ages, well past ages, that we're seeing the top 2 teams, the top 2 seeded teams compete for the final. Both having 2 different parts to the final, especially the semi-final games where France had absolutely no chance against Spain. From minute 1 to minute 90, it was total domination. Rodri putting on an absolute monster class in that game. France barely had a kick. Laporte and Cubarsí have been top in defense. Just the 1 goal conceded by Spain en route to the final. And of course, that front 4, very fluid, very effective, and can get the job done at a moment's notice. Luis de la Fuente looking to complete the clean sweep here. He's wrapped up the under-17s now with the senior team. He is looking to add more glory. It was all a bit of a surprise when he did take over, but he is so much intertwined into the Spanish system that it just became a seamless transition. Euro winners against England in the final, and now looking to complete the most important double here. This is going to be a tactical affair early on. We know Spain are going to keep the ball. They're going to make it very difficult for Argentina to try and make them run a lot in those first 45 minutes. Try and tire them out. But Leo Messi, he walks. He just almost skates on ice, doesn't he? But when it's time to turn on, in and around the box, that's where Leo Messi comes up trumps. He's got 2 goals to try and claw his way into Kylian Mbappe's tally of 10 World Cup goals. I don't think that's going to be part of his mind. He's like, Mbappe, take the golden boot. I'm going to take the World Cup and then go back to back. They turned the World Cup final into a summer Super Bowl. Makes you sick. But we knew it was going to happen. And of course, the game doesn't start on time, which is typical of sports in the US. Well, Rodrigo de Paul, who didn't start the semi-finals, starts here today. He's going to play on that right-hand side, allowing Leo Messi to be the centre forward. The Argentinian players are absolutely fired up post the national anthem. Dibu Martinez, who made that incredible last-minute save of Kolo Muani, hoping that a clean sheet might be asking too much, but as long as they get the job done, they wouldn't care. So does Lamine Yamal come this close to complete world football at the age of 18-19? Or does Leo Messi go back-to-back and cement his legacy? You're going to have to ask the questions. You have to ask the Argentinians who adore Diego Maradona and always keep him above Leo Messi. But if Messi delivers another World Cup, Messi is going to push Diego Maradona from that top spot, believe you me. Oh, let's have a great game of football here, guys. It has to be a crackerjack. That's what we need. We need a good game of football. It's the World Cup final. There's going to be plenty of drama. Few hands thrown. That will make things feel interesting as well. As long as the football is good, we are not complaining. Stadium looks money, man. Wow. Gotta say. Especially at full capacity. Beautiful indeed. Well, the 2 teams ready. Mayuresh, you're backing Spain. Looking sleek. Of course, it's the World Cup final. Gotta look sharp, gotta look slick and sleek. Oh, we're gonna have a great game, guys. Can't wait. Cannot wait. First time doing a live watch-along for a World Cup final. This is a day I won't be forgetting in a hurry for sure. What an absolute privilege for Slavko Vincic from Slovenia and his team of officials as the 2 skippers, Rodri and Leo Messi, out there with the officials. Well, Rodri, for me, has been the midfielder of the tournament. Every game he has played, he has looked boss, man. Absolutely top of his game. The way that, even in the absence of Pedri, or the way that Luis de la Fuente has kind of phased Pedri out towards the latter stages of the games, just shows you that Rodri is that man, and keep a competent player next to him, and Spain can go up another 11. And Fabian Ruiz, what an inspired move he has been. Well, this is Spain starting 11. Unai Simon in goal, Cucurella left back, Laporta and Pau Cubarsí as the 2 centre-halves, with Pedro Porro who's got 2 World Cup goals and has scored that second goal against France at right back. Rodri and Fabian Ruiz in midfield, Alex Baena and Lamine Yamal on the wings, with Dani Olmo in that number 10 position, with Mikel Oyarzabal starting as the centre-forward. Oyarzabal and Pedro Porro were the ones to score against France, and they're on the pitch again here today. Pobel, Grimaldo, Nico Williams, Gavi, Ferran Torres, all on the bench. For Argentina, Emilio Martinez starts with Tagliafico at left back, Martinez and Romero as the centre-halves, with Gonzalo Montiel drafted in at right back. That was a surprising change, with Nico Gonzalez, 2 introduced into the frame. McAllister and Fernandez in midfield, with Rodrigo de Paul on the right-hand side, and the 2-pronged attack of Julian Alvarez and Leo Messi, both who have scored clutch goals to get to this stage. What's up, Manny? You're going España indeed. It seems to be a lot of support for Spain, rather. And Gotham, you seem like you're by yourself in terms of rooting for Argentina. Of course, we are looking fresh, Manny. It's the World Cup final. Cannot be caught lacking and slacking. Lionel Scaloni, his name will be etched in the history books if he manages to get the job done here. Luis de la Fuente, he's looking to complete international football that quickly. Oh, they've got Bruce Buffer for the introductions. UFC legend, the ring announcer, who is the man to get the hype going. That's Bruce Buffer. He is superb, isn't he? His brother is the one who does boxing. I think he's Mike Buffer. But yep, iconic indeed. Hey, you got to give it to the Americans, man. They know how to make it a show, that's for sure. Fantastic, man. Let's freaking go, guys. It's the World Cup final. My first ever live watch log for a World Cup final, a day I will never forget. Let's have a great game of football. Let's enjoy the hell out of this one. And we're off and running. Argentina will try and keep a hold of the ball as much as they can, because they know as soon as Spain have it, they're going to make it very, very difficult for Argentina to have any sort of touches. Spain, the all-round team, perfect, man. Not a chink in their armor. They have been spot on. Covered all bases. The defense, a lot of questions were asked pre-tournament. That has been emphatically answered. Yeah, nice contrast to the kids too. Would love for this game to be played under the lights, but can't be choosing everything. Aymeric Laporte. He's been just magnificent. What a punched pass to Dani Olmo. Pedro Porro has been very much an offensive fullback. Marc Cucurella manning that defense. We'll see Leo Messi probably just peel away to that right-hand side. So Marc Cucurella will certainly have to help out Aymeric Laporte in that department. Here is Laporte. Decent carry forward. Dani Olmo, who's been one of the standout number 10s in the tournament, onto the left-hand side. Here's Cucurella. Alex Baena. Now Fabian Ruiz. Expecting this to continue for a few minutes, but it's a loose pass. That could be a foul. Nico Gonzalez pinching in. Argentina are looking very much on the front foot here. Not looking to just sit back. Any sort of loose pass has to be pounced on. The players will be a bit wary in terms of making those challenges to make sure they're not booked early on. Here's Martinez. Argentina at the back. They've never looked so secure. Always looked that they can concede. The same can't be said about Spain. Charles de Ketelaere, the only one to score against this Spanish defense. Julian Alvarez. So ironic that this World Cup, where all the superstars have shown up and the US is determined to stuff celebrities down our throats, it's Spain, the best team, that's in the final. Exactly. The best team. It's all about the game, man. Keep everything on the back burner. Nothing else matters in this sport. Can't force feed anything down the throats of football fans. The purists. Romero. Finding Martinez. Enzo Fernandez, who got that crucial equalizer against England. Did score that winner against Egypt too. Now to the right-hand side. Decent start by both teams. Not looking to really just sit back. Get a few of the early touches. Get those nerves that are jangling pre-match. Here's Enzo. Might look to find McAllister instead. Oh, he does find McAllister. Maybe Argentina doing the right thing here. Might look like meaningless touches, but make sure that the players are getting used to the passing rhythms. Here's Tagliafico. Slightly overhits that pass, out for a throw-in. From Spain's point of view, you never know where the goal's coming from. Look, Lamine Yamal was fantastic against France, but he's not been in amongst the goals, so it's just been the team, man. Somebody or the other stepping up. Correct me if I'm wrong, Pedro Porro has more World Cup goals this campaign than Lamine Yamal. All I can remember is Yamal scoring against Saudi Arabia, while Porro has scored a couple. Again, it does not matter for Spain. Who scores? Montiel feels that it was Alex Baena who was pulling him down. Decent start. Decent start. Doesn't feel like one-way traffic. Soon as we saw that France versus Spain game, few minutes, and it just felt like, oof, there is a gulf here. Kubarsi. Dani Olmo, very clever turn. Onto the right-hand side. Here is Lamine Yamal. Yamal. Olmo. It's Lamine Yamal. Oh, it's a good save. Woo! Chance for Spain there. Great movement. Lovely one-touch movement this. Look at this. It's Dani Olmo. He is so clever, man. Close, man. That's a close. Oh, they've given the ball away. Rodri has pinched it. Argentina on the ropes here. Rodri slips it through for Lamine Yamal. Good block. Lisandro Martinez with a crucial interception. Argentina very much on the ropes now. Oh, two glorious opportunities for Spain. And now it's Argentina on the counter-attack. It's Leo Messi's bearing down on goal. Unai Simon, brilliant. Oh, if it fell, and the control for Alvarez was good. Unai Simon well off his line. Oh, Leo Messi was bearing down on goal there. Unai Simon, brilliant goalkeeping. Sweeper keeper extraordinaire. Man, oh man, what a start this has been to the final. It has been top throughout the tournament, Gotham. There's a reason why he starts and not Jon Garcia or David Raya. Unai Simon has been the trusted man between the sticks for Luis de la Fuente. Here's Laporte. Onto the left-hand side to Baena. Alex Baena. You know that Spain are super brave on the ball. They'll never stop playing. Here's Yamal, who's had a couple of early sighters. Can't take full advantage of it yet. Fabian Ruiz. Finds Rodri. Now Kubarsi. Spain now getting into their rhythm. Pedro Porro. Slightly under hit there, but Spain recover, yeah. Good start, boys. Good start indeed. Leo Messi bearing down on goal was an interesting sight, wasn't it? You know, it doesn't have the pace, but Unai Simon rapidly off his line. Marco Correa finding Aymeric Laporte. I am sure a Spanish side has to look at this Laporte performance and try and lure him out of Saudi Arabia. Good play from Spain again. Look at Rodri now looking to drive forward. Rodri with an excellent carry. Needs to release. Looks to just scoop that over. Well defended by Montiel. Marco Correa now finding Dani Olmo. Olmo to Pedro Porro. Porro could shoot. Decides against it. Clever 1-2. McAllister might have fouled him there. Referee says play on. Oh, that opened up nicely for Spain on that occasion. What's up, Kashish Pal? There's a lot of support for Spain in the chat. Are you going for Argentina or Spain, Kashish? Yes, Paco Barsi. Both teams not sitting down. Good stuff. It's often understated that how technically good this Argentina team are on the ball because they play like Stoke off it. Yeah, man. They've got technicians. Alexis McAllister and Enzo Fernandez can ball in midfield. Yes, it's been the wide thread that has been lacking. Yamal, now Yazabal, shut down immediately. And that's the balance you want, right? You want that kind of balance that on the ball you can play, but off the ball, you're as rough as it gets. Haha, thanks so much, guys. Kashish, you're saying the Spain show again. You don't want to see Leo Messi go back to back. I get that. Look at Unai Simon's starting position there, man. That's what makes it so easy for him to shut down Leo Messi. This was a Yamal shot. Didn't have the power on it. Lisandro Martinez getting a critical boot on it. For Yamal, goals have dried up, but that would be some style for him to get his second World Cup goal. Ooh, rare loose pass by Fabian Ruiz. And Spain feeling a bit of the pressure. Throw in for Argentina. First goal, so crucial. And if Argentina get that first goal, oh my word, it's going to be bedlam. There's Martinez. Yep, Argentina not sitting back here. Looking to play. Martinez. Finds Lisandro Martinez. And just progress the ball onto the left-hand side. Argentina are struggling in that department. Oh, look who it is. Look at that, man. They actually got the World Cup trophy for him to pat. Gianni Infantino. What a saint to the sport, man. Will probably be forgotten, but Orbo, never forget this performance. He's been the best number 10, man. I'm sure you would be saying Jude Bellingham, but in terms of a pure number 10, it's been Danny Olmo, man. The way he links it up, he's so intelligent. 1-2 touches. That pass around the corner for Pedro Porro to score against France. So very underrated. Trump is there indeed. Let's see whether or not he stays till the end. I'm sure he's going to be there for the trophy presentation. Remember Chelsea winning the Club World Cup and Donald Trump was right next to Reece James. It's a picture that's been ruined, tainted. Here's Cucurella. Finds Rodri. Both teams pretty much cancelling each other out in the early stages as Rodri goes for that lovely switch. Limal tries to bring that under control. Out for a throw-in. – 10 minutes on the clock, just over 10 at the MetLife Stadium. Both teams will be feeling a lot better now. A bit settled. Decent touch there. Argentina pop it nicely. McAllister. Nico Gonzalez gets robbed off the ball. Well, Argentina do have Lautaro Martinez on the bench. One who scored the 92nd minute winner against England. Maybe the injuries, but Lamine feels a lot less fluid as a player now. He didn't come to the World Cup fit, so maybe a couple months rest. I'm sure Hansi Flick will be very careful to integrate him back into the fold. Yeah, man, once Yamal is a bit pain-free, I'm sure we'll see him at his absolute elite. There's a nice switch onto the left-hand side. Montiel. Trying to use his experience. With Montiel, he doesn't have to worry about the pace on that left-hand side because of Alex Baena operating there. Here's Rodri. Ruiz with the ball in. Ooh, it's an interesting clearance by Lisandro Martinez. Backheels it out for a corner. Spain looking to attack. Argentina don't have too much height or presence in the box. That's where someone like Rodri and Aymeric Laporte try to make their presence known. Argentinian fans right behind the goal here. Baena will take it. And it's all about the delivery. Argentina cannot afford to concede from a set piece of all things in this final. It's so nerve-wracking, man, for both countries. Rodri trying to create a bit of space away from Enzo Fernandez. Baena delivers. Decent loop on it. First touch from Olmo is good. It's cleared away by Christian Romero. Here's Dani Olmo. Switches it perfectly to Lamine Yamal. Here's Yamal again. Great feet and balance. Slightly underhit there. Gets the ball to shield it away. You can feel that Spain just edging it in the early stages. Give it a 60-40. Martinez, not yet to make a save. Unai Simon was needed in terms of his sweeper keeper abilities. Can't say that both keepers have not been really tested so far. Yamal had a couple of early sighters. There's Cucurella, Real Madrid's newest left back. Unai Simon finds Pau Cubarsí. Do Argentina just continue here? Sit back? That mid-block, don't look to commit too much in the early stages. Just they lack a bit of pace in the counter-attack. Gonzalez isn't the quickest, neither is Julian Alvarez. Alvarez does have a burst on him, but you wouldn't really associate him with rapid pace. Spain will feel a bit comfortable in that department. Argentina will have to try and play almost Spain at their own game here, try and pass them around. There's Porro. Spain looking very assured. Good pass by Pedro Porro. Oyarzabal's first touch, not very assured. Mikel Oyarzabal, who's been just a quality centre-forward, man. Scored in the Euro final. The winner? That's a crunching challenge on Dani Olmo. Oof. He has gone right through him. I think he's gotten the ball, but he gets a huge chunk of Dani Olmo too there, Alexis McAllister. That's one tactic to try and shut down the number 10. Oh, he doesn't get the ball there. Rough challenge. Can you imagine the feeling if India ever reached a major final, take an AFC final? Oh, man. Baby steps indeed. I know. We would be a wreck. Absolute wreck. But Dani Olmo is trying to get back onto his feet. Was that a yellow card challenge by McAllister? I'm not talking about whether or not the ref should give it, because he's probably going to take the occasion into the matter, but did look a bit rash and reckless. Will Ferrell in the house. Comedy genius. And that's Pharrell Williams, isn't it? The producer? Is that like the cameraman trying to say, here's Pharrell and Pharrell? Nice catch. Here's Martinez. Dibu Martinez made the most iconic saves in the World Cup final. That Kolo Muani one. I was just discussing with a friend recently. I was just wondering if that chance, instead of falling to Kolo Muani, falls to Kylian Mbappe. Just history might have been completely different, isn't it? Here's McAllister. Decent pass. Leo Messi, that's a clear foul. Yes, it's a yellow, but since it's an Argentinian player, we're all blind to that stuff. It's the rules. Yeah, exactly. I was not saying like just in terms of a challenge. Baena with a bit of a forearm on Messi's back. They're trying to avoid some yellow cards. I don't mind that, actually. They don't get anybody booked in the first half. Makes it a more interesting viewing in the second 45 minutes when the play is just there to flow. Challenges flying in. That extra bit of desperation following through as well. De Paul to take this free kick. I'm surprised it's not Leo Messi. Rodrigo De Paul. Dead center, but 40 yards away. De Paul floats it towards the far stick. Can he get there first? It is overhead. Again, why doesn't Leo Messi put that ball in, man? I think it's going to be a lot more assured, a lot better weighted. Surprised that Enzo hasn't tried his clothesline yet. Calma. There's a time. Don't worry, that clothesline from hell, a la JBL, will arrive. That was the one on Elliot Anderson, wasn't it? As blatant as it gets. What a first touch that is by Lamine Yamal. Superb. Here's Yamal now. Lamine Yamal, clever pass. Martinez, assured goalkeeping. He does the right thing there. Just tries to fade that towards the far stick where Alex Baena is waiting. How about this for a first touch? Woo! Saucy. After those early sighters that Yamal have had, Spain haven't threatened yet, but Spain play the percentage game, man. It's not going to be wave after wave of attacks. They're not going to be, peppering the goal. They start to find some very clever chances, those cute passing angles. Been a fan, man. They've been superb. It's really hard to see how Argentina actually try and play around them. There's Lisandro Martinez. This is one way to try and bypass the press. Go long. And it might break here for Nico Gonzalez. Good defending, Pedro Porro. Here's Rodri. Oh, Lisandro Martinez has gone lunging. Oh, it's Tagliafico rather going lunging in. I'm trying to see both benches trying to pour out, trying to influence the ref. Tagliafico trying to be as touch tight as possible to the little genius. I think he was about to slip and he takes advantage of it and just moves into the path. This was Nico Gonzalez. Ball breaking most kindly for him into his path after ricocheting off his shoulder. Baena. Fabian Ruiz. Onto the left-hand side. Each has long passing. This tournament has been art. Need to see that actually into the path of someone in this match, because that's one way of Argentina creating chances. They might have to go long, hit those channels as much as possible. Again, it's been combative, but couldn't expect anything less. I mean, what does a manager even say before the game, right? Like, before a World Cup final, there's no motivation needed whatsoever. It's almost like a few tactical details, and then, yep, pictures of your family, friends, and loved ones at home. There you go. That should be enough motivation to go out there as Dani Olmo. Foul there on Enzo Fernandez. I don't think Olmo has done too much wrong there, but slightly late on Enzo. 2 World Cup goals for the Chelsea man. Matt Damon in the house too. Hey, what's up, Sid? A call to Trump. Maybe needed. But so far, we're just getting one look of him. And the way that they brought the World Cup over to them was... what a disgrace. So, Sid, what do you think? Is it Spain, Argentina? Come on. Don't sit on the fence. Let me see your ball knowledge. The Argentinian game is to frustrate Spain, just rage bait them into losing rhythm, but Spain are masters at resetting and going again. Facts, man. Reset indeed. Yamal is starting to cook something here. Lovely one-touch passing. They have to try and disrupt the rhythm here, and you can't really blame Argentina for that. You have Spain always recycle, keep going in. Just keep it going. Eventually, it'll come. The real VAR in the box. Exactly. A bit more Argentina support here. Said after visiting Argentina, second country. Oh, man. A lot of support for Spain. Not many want to see Argentina go back-to-back, but for Leo Messi, don't really mind. So far, both teams cancelling each other out as we're approaching the hydration break. Enzo Fernandez just launches it forward. Decent flick on. Nico Gonzalez might be offside here. Linesman's flag is down, and now Leo Messi carries it. It's a clever-looking pass. Nico Gonzalez looking to just lay that off. Not on the same wavelength as Julian Alvarez. Now the offside flag is raised. It did look offside there, Nico Gonzalez. Lionel Scaloni started this campaign with Lautaro Martinez and Leo Messi as the two forwards. Business end, he made the right call. Lautaro off the bench. He scored 2 very important goals. Scored the closer against Switzerland. The end of extra time. And of course that winner against England. Still can't get over that pass by Leo Messi, man. Right foot, clip ball in, perfectly weighted between the two centre halves. Weak foot as well. Cheat code. Oh, this might fall kindly here for Oyarzabal. Might be offside though. Was he? I don't think he was sure, but Enzo Fernandez helping out defensively. Yeah, you can see what Argentina are trying to do here. They're not able to play through Spain here. That long ball is needed. Some sort of a flick on, try and get Julian Alvarez 1v1. See Laporte and Kubarsi both will push high up the pitch. Try and compress it as much as possible. Clever pass by Baena. Cucurella writes the challenge onto the left-hand side. Cucurella. Corner for Spain. It was Cucurella's assist, wasn't it, in the Euro final for Oyarzabal in 2024? Left-hand side, I remember the ball across. Lovely first-time finish. Argentina, the definition of ball or man, never both, says Gautam. Yeah, man. Exactly. If you're going to play, we'll play. Otherwise, we're gunning for you. Corner taken. Comfortable for Martinez. I think the hydration break will be called with this next attack. Ball still in play though. Here's Martinez. Wonder if they keep the ball in play for the next 5 or 7 minutes. What do they do in terms of the hydration break? Here's McAllister. Decent touch. Messi with a beautiful first touch and now trying to accelerate. Rodri lengthens his stride. Free kick given. Has Rodri Hernandez put a foot wrong in this World Cup? I don't think so. That was never a foul, man. Rodri is shoulder to shoulder. That is no way a foul. It's never a foul. Absolutely not. The hydration break has been called, but that was never a foul by Rodri on Leo Messi. Just eases him out the way. And the hydration break has been called, and both teams have cancelled each other out so far. No early goal. This stays 0-0 at half time. You think either coach blinks or they decide to keep it as is? Feel that the coach who's the most proactive might end up winning this game. Last thing you want to see is a bit of reactive behavior from the coaches. That's what pissed me off with Thomas Tuchel, man. His reaction to whatever happened in the game was so poor. Never, at no point in that match against Argentina did he look to be proactive in terms of his changes or his tactics. I don't think Lionel Scaloni will be looking to do that so far. Hey, what's up, Gopu? 1 a.m. and you're watching football? How times have changed. Good to see you, bro. You're going all Spain. Is it for the reason I think it is? But good to see you here, Gopes. So far, both teams cancelled each other out. We saw Lamine Yamal on the right-hand side in the first few minutes having a couple of sighters. Leo Messi was through on goal, but Unai Simon's quick presence of mind shut that down quickly. Aha! That makes a lot of sense, Manny. Good, Gopu. Get into the football fever, man. Billions watch it. Try it out. From Spain's point of view, I'm looking at game changers off the bench. Yes, Ferran Torres is one of them. Nico Williams isn't too trusted. We're talking about a super sub, then we don't have to go anything further than that man, Mikel Merino, who scored back-to-back winners. First against Portugal in stoppage time, and then 2 minutes after coming on against Belgium. Great stadium though, man. MetLife. Well, Mick Jagger, his support of the World Cup hasn't ended with England crashing out. Trevor Noah in the house too. He's been streaming too. He's been doing watch-alongs, hasn't he? Trevor Noah. Who's this dude? Is that Adrian Brody? Spot the celebrity time. Cameraman try to do this maximum here before he focuses right back onto the game here. Hydration break done. We're off and running. How the hell was that foul, man? That should be Spain ball. No way. Or you just stepped across Leo Messi. Leo Messi has not had too many touches in the match so far. Spain doing a good job keeping the ball away from him. And of course the supply line. Kubarsi with a decent leap. McAllister. Is that a foul there on Alexis McAllister? Looks like just a handball. McAllister has to be careful here. He's playing a dangerous game. One foul and possibly a handball here. I think the next challenge Alexis McAllister makes might end up being booked. Oh, that's a short pass there by Kubarsi. Alvarez. Whew. He was smelling blood there. Kubarsi with a hand of apology. Almost expecting a bit of moisture on the turf, but it dries up very quickly. Those back passes need to be assured. BBC Comms thought Pharrell was ASAP Rocky. I'm not surprised. I'm happy I got it right, though. Here's Yamal. Oh, great strength there. Is that a foul on Yamal? Surely. I mean, to confidently say it as well, the BBC Comms thing, just say nothing, right? famous American rapper or something like that. Just say it. Hey, Iki Thump, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Tuning in from Connecticut. Lovely to see that. That should have been a yellow card, right, on Yamal? We're not going to question decisions yet, but when it gets to the business at second half, we'll start to question the ref. I'm sure he's got the brief that keep it as level as possible, keep your cards in your pocket, but we are seeing Argentina get away with a few fouls here. Pedro Porro's pass should be intercepted. Ooh, it's a weak pass by Montiel. Nearly gets robbed off here. Here's Enzo Fernandez. That's a terrible pass by Enzo Fernandez. I'm not sure who he saw there in his periphery, just trying to get rid of the ball. Lionel Scaloni. Lionel Scaloni has got to be the coolest manager, isn't it? It's almost like he's resigned to defeat every game. And then his team just end up winning the game and he just doesn't react. It's like, yeah, oh well, it's happened again. His reaction, if you've not seen it before, oh, what a strange pass, man. Cucurella with an assured back header back to Simon. But Lionel Scaloni's reaction in the 2022 World Cup final penalty shootout, it's not normal, man. Not a single fist bump, not a single emotion on his face. And after Gonzalo Montiel scores, he finally shows a bit of emotion by burying his head in his hands. That's a clever pass by Yamal. Dani Olmo making the run from deep. Well, past the half an hour mark here at the MetLife Stadium. Both keepers, for a while, haven't been tested so far. Spain's like Floyd Mayweather, isn't it? Just jab, defend. Almost beat you on points and not like hammer you away. Decent flick on header. Kubasi does well. Skipper Rodri with a good cushion pass to Aymeric Laporte. Well, 15 minutes to the halftime show, guys. Are you excited? Oh, it's going to be such a bummer, man. Half an hour. Can you believe it? Never seen that. Been watching football for like 22, 23 years. First time ever. Here's Christian Romero. Caught in the cul-de-sac there. Clever pass. Argentina trying to play out there. No mass. Here's Cucurella now. Rodri onto the left-hand side. Fabian Ruiz. Alex Baena now onto the... Baena chops and goes on the outside here. Clips it in. Comfortable for Cuti Romero. Yep, Spain have had no issues till the final third. In that final third, they're not able to open up the Argentinian defense so far. Don't mind that from Scaloni. The whole Argentinian emotional lunatics need one grown-up to maintain the balance. Spot on, man. He is that calming influence. It's why Argentina keep on going till the very end. They never know when they're beat. And that kind of attitude comes from the manager. Clever pass again between the lines. Julian Alvarez. Now Enzo Fernandez. Rodrigo de Paul. Got him. Enzo Fernandez comes back as a two-time world champion. I better hear you put a bit more respect on the name. This is the pushiest game you've seen this World Cup. Players are very handsy indeed. Yeah, they're going to try and get away with as much as possible. Not going to let the opposition have any sort of free runs. Alexis McAllister has the cheek to ask for a booking after the couple of fouls he's committed. Free kick for Argentina. Argentina on open play have struggled to open up Spain. Set pieces could be the undoing though. Argentinian fans getting used to World Cup finals now. Again, those nerves were still very much on edge. 3 and 4 World Cup finals. Leo Messi, man. It's all because of him. People wonder how's that happening? That's him. Onto the left-hand side. If Licha stays fit, mate. I never slandered him for how he plays. He's never fit. Picks up big injuries. Enzo plays 90 minutes week in, week out. Respect. Here's Rodri. Switches it on to the right-hand side to Dani Olmo. Licha didn't start the final, right? Was Otamendi and Christian Romero in 2022? Remember, he might have come on as a second half sub. Can't remember all the details in that game, but I'm pretty sure Otamendi started that game. Here's Aymeric Laporte. Pretty calm, pretty composed. Spain looking to move the pieces around here, trying to create those opportunities. Here's Laporte. He's got runners in front of him. One of them is Cucurella, who is onside. Cucurella with the cutback cleared away. And now the offside flag raised again now. Argentina's defense have held firm well here. I think even the goal against England was a touch of fortune involved in it. Cucurella's toe just offside. How about that? I do remember a few things from 2022. But so far, so good from Argentina's point of view. It almost felt like if Spain got that early goal, been a long, long afternoon. Nico Gonzalez starting. Did raise a few eyebrows. I was surprised, but I don't think Simeone's performance probably warranted a start in the final. Argentina's fullbacks are getting worked. Well, they do move it wide, don't they? And then Dani Olmo is the man who connects things from the wide areas as soon as it gets central. Alex Baena and, of course, Lamine Yamal. But so far, fair play to the Argentinian fullbacks, man. Tagliafico and Montiel. Wouldn't call them elite fullbacks, but Tagliafico especially, man. 32, 33 years of age? Again, didn't start the World Cup. I think it was Facundo Medina, the Marseille left back, who started the tournament, but as it's gone on, Tagliafico's attacking endeavor preferred over Facundo Medina. This is ending with a jammy AF Argentina goal in the second half. Could happen, man. And that's the risk that Spain are running here. If they don't capitalize when I wouldn't say they're on too much on top. Enzo Fernandez gets robbed off the ball there, but he goes biting into the challenge. Here's Dani Olmo. Now Cucurella. Oh, look at Marc Cucurella moving on that left-hand side. Nice little touch there around the corner. Montiel and Cucurella. Constant battle there. How about that from Marc Cucurella? I don't think I've ever seen them doing that for Chelsea. Touch around the corner, but once he dons that Spain shirt, one of the best left backs. Here's Pedro Porro. Lamine Yamal. Again, shrugs off the challenge. Excellent strength shown. And Argentina getting away with a few fouls. I mean, if they're going to get away with it, might as well throw a few rugby challenges. Clever pass between the lines here. It's Oyarzabal. Olmo. Cucurella. A lot of space. Now gets fed. It's Marc Cucurella with a decent ball in, but it's easily defended. Spain still have the ball though. Here's the left back. Now to Dani Olmo. Olmo puts it into the box here. Good defending by Martinez. They want a handball. Spain are not going to get it. That's a good pass by Lisandro Martinez, but look at Rodri, man. This guy is everywhere. He's not even that fast. How does he cover so quickly? No, that's not a handball by Pedro Porro. By Julian Alvarez. The appeal by Pedro Porro was in hope rather than expectation. Here's Laporte. Finds Cucurella. Alex Baena now. Baena, great feet here. Baena, looking for the reverse pass for Dani Olmo. Argentina make a bit of a mess there with the clearance. Good touch there by Pedro Porro. We approach the final phase of the first half. Spain dominating the ball. Rodri, man, best number 6 in world football. It's not even close. Again, Spain playing some pretty patterns, and if that falls for Lamine Yamal, it's straight or Oyarzabal rather. Oh, some beautiful football by Spain. Again, they turn it on so quickly, man. They just play some sideways passes and suddenly they turn it on. Beautiful football. Yazabal with the strike on his left foot. First field save that Emiliano Martinez has had to make. Weak shot there, but again, the one-touch passing, as soon as Spain just turn it on, it's almost impossible to try and intercept or just find out where the ball's going there. You saw that clever touch by Danny Olmo as well. He could try to take it into his path, but he's got eyes on the back of his head. Long punt forward. Baena could have gotten there first. Good defending by Montiel, and Montiel continues his run here. McAllister could have probably looked forward there. Here's Leo Messi. Quite first half for Leo. Again, against England as well. I don't remember Messi doing anything of note in that first half. When it's crunch time, that's when he steps up. Enzo Fernandez. Decent pass here. Here's Leo Messi. Alvarez. Alvarez onto the right-hand side. Rodrigo De Paul. He's got options. Looks for the cross. Has another bite of the cherry. What a terrible pass by De Paul. And now Yazabal. That's a foul, surely, and should be a yellow card, ref. And it is. Sandro Martinez with the yellow card. Mikel Oyarzabal with a clever touch. And now Martinez will have to walk the tightrope. In the tradition of Kane, should we pull out Messi's stats or too early? No. We have never accused Messi of not being a big game player, right? So we're not doing that. He'll touch the ball when it matters the most. Harry Kane, though, only midfield shifts. Here's Laporte. Look at Rodri, man. He just does not give the ball away. It's almost pointless pressing him, right? Why do you even go to him? I mean, yes, he can kill you with his passing, but it's almost like you just try to stay in and around him when he's about to pass. Try and intercept, but other than that, there's just no point pressing him. Just wasting energy. But then again, if you're not putting pressure or any sort of effort to try and close him down, your coach will absolutely murder you. Decent looking pass, clever touch by Mikel Oyarzabal, and goes for the reverse. Pedro Porro continuing his run. It's a clip ball in. Nobody really making that run. Comfortable for Martinez. And some of the movements, beautiful, man, from Spain. The interchanging, how quickly that moved the ball around. Here's Sandro Martinez. Oh, McAllister, that's a terrible pass. Yamal intercepts. Oh, nearly fizzes that through. That is such a risky pass by Lisandro Martinez. And the worst part, it was straight. Martinez is down here. That doesn't look good for Argentina. He is on a yellow card, and Argentina don't really have depth in defense because it's Otamendi. Oh, they're running it back. 2022 World Cup final defense. Nicolas Otamendi coming on. Wow. Lisandro Martinez picking up a yellow card, and a few minutes later picking up an injury. And it's a change in the backline. It is gut-wrenching for Lisandro Martinez. It's not because he had a yellow card. It has to be an injury. Eki thump. I think Martinez couldn't continue. There's no way he's getting off the pitch for anything else. He's clearly done something. It's a tough one to take. Gotham, unfortunately, I can't give Lisandro Martinez, the two-time world champion. Are we good now? Take. Gotham, unfortunately, I can't. I think we might have lost in a bit, Yashi. I think should be okay now. It's all green from my end. Let me know if there's any persisting issues, yeah? Nico Gonzalez on the left-hand side. Argentina going forward, really struggling. Oh, Victor Wembanyama is there in the house. The 7'4" alien. If you guys have never watched him play basketball, I implore you to do so, man. Never seen anything like it. The house. He's 7'4" and he can shoot the lights out. Yep, audio is good. Thank you so much, guys. Wemby in the house and see. I think he was booking the ticket knowing that he probably bet on France reaching the final. Oh, what a pass forward. Nearly into the path of Julian Alvarez. Argentina feeding off scraps. Now Otamendi coming on. Where does Otamendi play, man? Is he at River Plate? Is he in Boca? I'm not sure. Is he in Argentina? Surely not playing in Europe. Oh, good feed by Nico Gonzalez. Onto the left-hand side. Slightly overhit, but easy for Pedro Porro. Rodri. All right, Gotham, it's time to pull out Rodri's stats. Yep, it's time. What a pass by Cucurella. Mayrish, you think Cuckoo might just sneak one in? Well, that's the thing, right? He's probably the spare man on that left-hand side. Can shoot from distance. Not last season, but the season before. Cucurella for Enzo Maresca's Chelsea scored like 5 Premier League goals, a few from outside the box. Argentina's passing in the final third has let them down. 3 minutes of first half added on time remaining here. Still 0-0 the scoreline. Sandro Martinez, unfortunately, having to be subbed off. Again, was it like a contact injury? It didn't look like anybody was next to him. Might have been playing with an injury and tried to just soldier on until his body just gave up. Here's Paco Barsi. I think Luis de la Fuente will... Okay, Paco Barsi's back passes need to be a lot better now. That's the second time. One was underhit. Should be okay now. I have no idea why it's glitching now. This is not the time to be glitching. Jeez. Right, luckily we've not missed anything, but about 10 seconds remaining. I think Spain's only problem will be they have not capitalized in those few moments as the referee blows the halftime whistle at the MetLife Stadium. 0-0 the scoreline. And it's been Spain who have been ball dominant. Lamine Yamal started pretty interestingly on the right-hand side. Now looking a whole lot better. But it's been a really good first half from Spain in terms of how they've kept their shape. They've moved Argentina around. A couple of chances that they've had. Mikel Oyarzabal, of course, with a shot from outside the box after Spain just upped the tempo in and around the box. But in that second half, they'll want to be a little bit more forceful. Try and get that penetrating pass to open up the Argentinian defense, who's been compromised after Lisandro Martinez's yellow card and then, of course, being dragged off for an injury. So it gives me a bit more time to get this up and running. We're going to have to go play this by ear. We're going to have to try. We'll see how it goes. So, anyways, are we watching the halftime show? I can't have the audio on. Let me know if the songs are a banger. But I'm just going to let my stream stabilize. Looks fine now. It's all green, but okay, thankfully we've not missed anything important. But yep, any other halftime thoughts? I think we expected this game to be as is. No such early goals, but stream's a letdown. Production team. It's just me. I am the production team. You're looking at the entire production crew right here. What's the halftime show going to be like? Who's going up first? Who's closing out? Any bets? Any predictions? Half an hour. I mean, I'm just thinking from a player's point of view. How is that not detrimental to the players, man? That's so bad. Like, nobody's thinking about the players. We always knew that, but to take such a risk, especially in such a big game, you never know how that's going to pan out. And it's going to be very interesting to see which team adjusts the better, really, from this change, because none of these players are used to having half an hour off between halves, man, because that is an anomaly. So, does the body shut down? Does it respond back in time? I have no idea, but we're going to wait and see how it pans out. So, still no halftime show yet. Are you guys getting to watch it? I'm getting only ads. Are we not privy, the Indian audience? Exactly, man. Hydration break, 15 minutes, like a 15-minute break, another break, then a half an hour break, then we're going to have another 3 or 4 minute break after this one. It is so detrimental to the players, man. Yeah, you're right, Gautam. I might have to restart the stream. It's super cooked right now. The internet seems stable, man, because I'm having no such glitches in terms of what I'm watching. Maybe a YouTube issue, I have no idea. It's trying to screw me over. Where is the halftime show, by the way? Why are we not getting to watch it? Yeah, she. YouTube being YouTube. That's fine, man. The match stream's working perfectly. No such glitches whatsoever. I don't think it's a internet issue either. So I have no idea, and I hope it doesn't glitch it at the key moments in this match. But no halftime show yet. Why are we being deprived? Or was the halftime show just trying to throw us off? Oh, it was confirmed, wasn't it? It was on the official site. Yeah. Oh, there it is. The halftime show is now going to be on. Or was the halftime? Oh, there you go. They got the whole prediction, Jim Yang. I got them. Just try refresh it. I think I'm getting all good right now. The audio seems fine. Yeah. Oh, there it is. The half. What are we watching here? Oh, it's Madonna. Jeez. You guys need to tell me which songs she's singing, okay? Show me your ball knowledge, whether or not you know Madonna's greatest hits or not. I can't hear anything. I can't be putting the sound on. All right, working now. I hope it continues to work. Thanks, guys. So, what's the song? What's Madonna cooking out there? Is that Ronaldinho? Oh shit, she's got Ronaldinho and Ronaldo. Oh man, what are they doing to our legends, dude? Look at Ronaldinho and Ronaldo. Look at them being wheeled out. This is super embarrassing. They look embarrassed to be. Ronaldinho's having a great time. But man, oh man. Okay, we need somebody with some ball knowledge of Madonna. Bring out the hits. Like 2 or 3 of her songs. Ronaldinho's enjoying. Yeah, dude, can't watch this shit. This is so embarrassing. Oh man, we're just getting started. They're gonna have half an hour of this stuff, man. Oh, how much do you think they paid Ronaldo or Ronaldinho to be a part of this one? It's not live? All right, guys, what have I missed? How's the show going on so far? Having fun? How much more time's left, man? We should be ready for the start of the second half already, but these guys are still dancing around, faffing about, wasting so much of our precious time. This is criminal stuff. Is this going to go on for another 15 minutes, man? This actually works in Argentina's favor. You know, they had to do a lot of the chasing, and they get time to recover, recuperate, and go again and press. Come on, man, just wrap it up. Enough already. Is that the end? Please tell me it's the end. They're going to actually stretch this out for another half an hour, man. Please don't do it. Don't kill the vibes. Well, so far, the final hasn't been enthralling, really. It's kept us on the edge of our seat. Spain have played the better football, no doubts about that. The way that they've popped it around, some of the movement on and off the ball has been excellent to watch. From Argentina's point, nothing, right? No shots. I don't think they had a single shot, not even a shot in anger. The only chance that they had was Leo Messi bearing down and Unai Simon quickly coming off his line and clearing the danger. But other than that, Argentina will certainly have to step it up. Do we see Leandro Paredes coming on and maybe Argentina beefing up that midfield? Could probably go 4-3-3 here instead of the 4-4-2 because they're not getting close enough to Spain. They go 4-3-3, maybe Paredes at the base of midfield and Enzo and McAllister as the 2-8s. Get Messi on the right-hand side, Gonzalez on the left, and of course, Julian Alvarez down the middle. That could be Argentina's best course by the looks of it, because if they come out in the same manner, there's just that feeling of inevitability that Spain will end up scoring, and if Spain score the first, might as well hand them the trophy, man. This is going to mess with the playing surface again. Suits the Argentinians who grew up playing in the... I mean, the pitch is dry. It's not the best footballing surface by the looks of it. We saw with a couple of Pau Kubarsi's passes where he's a lot more assured with his passing, but I think Rodri's had no issues, though. That guy can play even on ice, and he'll still manage the ball perfectly into the path of his teammate. If this carries on, and if Spain end up winning, play the tournament, has to go to Rodri, doesn't it? It's been a supreme midfield display from him, man. From start to finish, every single game that he has played, he's just looked just levels above the rest. Man, we should have been started the second half already, a couple minutes in, but still waiting. Is the show over? Because I'm getting ads here. Are you guys getting to witness the back end of the Super Bowl halftime show, or that's just about it and they're getting ready for the start of the second half? Well, that's the change that I would go with from Argentina's point of view. Bring Leandro Paredes in the base of midfield, Enzo and McAllister as the 2-8s, and from Spain's point of view, yeah, I don't think they're going to be changing anything anytime soon, but if they need to get physical, try and play a little bit more direct, Mikel Merino as the number 9 is the option, isn't it? He's the one for the eye for a goal. Yeah, man, the first half didn't give us the explosive football that we were hoping for, but this World Cup has been pretty much all about the second half, isn't it? That's when the matches are coming to life truly. Show's over, yeah? Yeah, it feels like it. I hope it's over. Ieki Thump, I mean, enough of it, but the ads don't help either. It's still a long enough break. Was the show good, though? Was any of it good? They had all these artists coming on. Well, the Burna Boy, Justin Bieber, Madonna. Do they have BTS as well? It looks like everything is cleared out. And the players are out in the field finally. Let's go. Second half settings. We can't forget that Argentina had to make a change at centre half after Lisandro Martinez picked up that injury, with Nicolas Otamendi dropping in at centre half alongside Christian Romero, the same centre half pairing that beat France in 2022 in Qatar. Argentina will have to step it up here. Doesn't look like any changes is being made. Christian Pulisic visa ads. He faced the brunt of the US media, didn't he? I mean, he talked about how it was a disappointing campaign and how he cannot wait to rest and stuff like that after resting enough before the World Cup, before the Gold Cup even. He's taken enough rest. He's all about the business, isn't he? Yep, Spain marching in out there in the middle here. Second half action, few minutes away here at the MetLife Stadium. Spain have been the better side, but the scoreline being 0-0 does add to the jeopardy as Argentina can turn it on in a moment's notice. I think the halftime break has been 16 minutes. So it's not the half an hour that we thought it was going to be. So at least they have not strayed too far to the other side. Now we'll take it. Leo Messi leading his team out there. Rodrigo de Paul constantly acting like his bodyguard, man. Never leaves his side, does he? Even when Messi came to India, we saw Rodrigo de Paul as one of his bodyguards. Any sight of Paredes coming on? I can't see any other change that Argentina make here if Lionel Scaloni is making a halftime change. And Argentina out. Spain will follow soon. All right then, who's getting the first goal in the second half? What's this? Some football is breaking out. This is not what I'm here for. Luckily, the hydration break will be here soon. Need Alfonso Davis to hawk a Canadian bag to you. Might just end up happening. Might end up just stretching that hydration break from like a 3 minutes to maybe 5 or 7 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised, but we're all done with the halftime break. And yep, Paredes is coming on. I think it's going to be for Gonzalez because we saw Rodrigo de Paul still there. Might end up going 4-4-2 here, but almost like a 4-2-2-2. Hey, what's up, Aman? Joining for the second half. Better late than never. Was a long, long break indeed. Not quite the half an hour that we're expecting, but still far too long. Yep, Paredes had to come on, man. He's been Argentina's most stable number 6. So, need somebody in that midfield area to make sure that Spain find it a bit more difficult to play through them. Yep, Gonzalez off. Any sort of pace that was in that team is now gone. With Leandro Paredes coming on for Nico Gonzalez. It's a change in system now. Is it going to be a 4-3-3? 4-2-2-2? Or just 4-4-2? Yeah, it just looks like 4-4-2 here. And we're off and running for the start of the second half. Possibly the last 45 minutes of what has been a magnificent World Cup. What's Rooney saying at halftime? Yeah, he's been top, man. Really good pundit. You saw him saying that if... Who's the team that he was not backing ended up winning? Yeah, Norway. If Norway beat Brazil. Ooh, Spain nearly pinch it here. It might fall to Yamal. Hectic start there for Argentina, but they do manage to play out here. There's McAllister to Tagliafico. Yeah, Spain have nothing to worry about. Another loose pass. Oh, the pitch is really dry as hell now. It's Alex Baena. Shifts it away. Baena! A good save. Man, oh man. That pitch is completely dried off. You see with the couple of passes that we've seen already, it's getting caught in the surface. Risky game indeed. They'll have to find that weight of pass as quickly as possible. Dangerous, dangerous game. Weak shot again, Yashi. Yep. Alex Baena, not known to really have that level of elite ball striking. Unai Simon slightly shanks it. Montiel. McAllister clips it onto the right-hand side to find Rodrigo de Paul. Montiel. Leo Messi. Paredes. Half-time sub on for Nico Gonzalez. Now Otamendi. Otamendi playing left-sided centre-half with Romero staying at right. Otamendi, last I checked, is right-footed. Here's Romero. Paredes. To Rodrigo de Paul. Good movement here. Argentina making moves here on the right-hand side. Montiel continues his run. Laporte is quick and he lunges in. They want a corner. They're going to get it. Gonzalo Montiel just bursting a lung to get there first. Good challenge by Aymeric Laporte. Laporte was convinced that there wasn't a corner kick. Argentina score here. It might be a point of contention. All right, Argentina really struggle in open play. Set pieces could be the route. Leo Messi's corner towards the front post. They're waiting for a flick on. It's going to be take two for the big man. Nope. Rodri defends well enough. Scaloni convinced. I think Lionel Scaloni won't be panicking too much as he's seen a lot worse really from Argentina. Safe to say Argentina have hung better than France. With France, it just felt like no hope whatsoever. It's almost like something out of the ordinary, a ball over the top, and that was it. But Argentina's midfield has played slightly better than the French midfield. Very interesting to see that Argentina is still playing 4-4-2 here. They're going 3-5-2. Tagliafico trying to figure out the formation here. So Montiel probably be as that right wing back. Nope, it's the two centre halves that's splitting. Paredes dropping in between. Here's Montiel. Shut down immediately there. Spain have their game changers on the bench, but Luis de la Fuente will not be panicking. Oh, double change here by Lionel Scaloni. What's happening here, man? I mean, are we even not even 5 minutes into the second half? He's going to make a double change. Talked about which manager is going to be the most proactive one, and looks like Lionel Scaloni has decided that, yep, I cannot be reactive here, not wait till Spain take the lead and then try and rectify the game. If Spain score first, feels like could be over. Formation is 4-4 Messi. We need to see a bit more of Julian Alvarez as well. Maybe he's the one who needs to probably drop in or be the one to stretch the play. It's been neither really. He's done a lot of running, but I haven't seen any ball to feet action with Julian Alvarez. What a goal that was by Julian, wasn't it, against Switzerland, finding the top corner. Breaks a bit kindly here onto the left-hand side. Montiel. Is that a foul on Montiel? Possibly is. Alex Baena a little too eager to try and pinch the ball there. Free kick for Argentina. Clip pass by Romero has been intercepted by Fabian Ruiz. Great feed by Lamine Yamal. Again, Lamine Yamal needs to try and force the issue here, not be on the periphery of things. Had a really good start to the game. Oh, that's a certain foul. Is that a yellow card challenge because he's nowhere near the ball? Leandro Paredes. That looked as cynical as it gets. Rodri getting a knock. Certain foul. Oh, it is a yellow card, and for dissent, I mean, it is so poor. What are they doing out there, man? Walk away. Why are you picking up needless bookings for dissent in a World Cup final? Rodri is still on the deck, but let's have a look here. It's not the worst challenge. It's needless. I'm going to give you that. It's forearm to the back. A couple of players have picked up needless yellow cards here. Paredes being one of them. And for a man who's just been on, for him to just shithouse a yellow card is, for a man of his experience, very questionable. And now he can't put in a challenge as the deepest midfielder. Certainly can't get it wrong. Here's Aymeric Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. What Luis de la Fuente shouldn't do is take off Fabian Ruiz for Pedri at this point, because it'll just be more of the same from Spain's point of view. A lot of recycling, a lot of good ball movement. They need a bit more cutting edge if they're going to take off Fabian Ruiz in midfield. Martinez. Ball pinched by Rodri. Almost first touch is good. Shut down immediately. Here's McAllister. Nico Tagliafico. All right, so I got my prediction in terms of the halftime change right. In terms of who's going to be Spain's first substitution, let me know. I have no idea. That's why I need a bit of help from you guys. If Luis de la Fuente, as it stands, the game goes on, who does he take off and who does he bring on? If there's one team that can shithouse more than Argentina, it's Spain. Spain will have to dig into the shithousery, that's for sure. So far, so good for Argentina. Not really getting hurt here by the Spanish possession. Romero. Montiel. That's a foul by Baena. Needless. 2 hands on the back of him. Clear foul on Montiel. Decent touch, but look how quickly Spain cover the ground, man. Almost feels like when they don't have the ball, they have the extra man. Here's Aymeric Laporte. Probably going to be Ferran Torres for Oyarzabal. Good shout. Again, like-for-like change by the looks of it. I don't think De La Fuente is going to be changing his system. Oh, brilliant pass by Olmo. Here's Mikel Oyarzabal. Spain are cooking here. It's a clever touch. Brilliant challenge by Paredes. Oh, smooth ball movement there. The way that Spain just turn it on in those few passes. No better sight in world football. Here's Rodri. Clips it onto the right-hand side. Finding Pedro Porro. Now Lamine Yamal. Yamal tries to just poke that forward. No foul on Yamal. He's got no decisions whatsoever. Good pass by Enzo Fernandez. Rodrigo de Paul's touch is heavy. Cucurella bites in. They want the handball. They're not going to get it. When Spain turn it on, wow, man. That 1 or 2 touch passing and the accuracy that they get on it. Aymeric Laporte just getting clattered there. That was a chance. Again, Oyarzabal. Again, back to front. Look at the movement, man. These passes, just special. Could he have just slipped Fabian Ruiz there? He decides too long. I see the vision, but trying to be as precise as possible. It's a good challenge there by Otamendi. Alvarez jumped into him. Well, Argentina are going to have to try a lot. That's a very good pass by Pau Kubasi. It's Dani Olmo with a cutback. Oh, Marc Cucurella of all people making the late dash into the box. Good challenge by Montiel. It just feels like a matter of time before Spain score here. Brilliant pass by Pau Kubasi. Olmo does the right thing here with the cutback. Nearly into the path. Again, Paredes, awkward. Corner for Spain. Fullback versus fullback on that occasion. Just feels like a matter of time, doesn't it? Spain are asking the questions. Stepping up the tempo. Corner for the number 2 side in the world. Slovenian referee telling Cuti Romero, no arms around, else you might force me to blow my whistle here, and immediately puts his arm around here. So petulant, man. Ball recycled, it's well overhead. Spain have to be careful though. Yes, they're playing some good stuff, but again, they're not a team that panic. But the last thing that you want is just to allow Argentina back in the game. Spain will remain relentless. Molina is coming on for Montiel, maybe, by the looks of it. Expecting Molina to start, but Montiel, who started, gives them about 55, 56 good minutes, and now El Molina coming on, the Atletico Madrid right back. Not the double change that we're expecting, but fresh legs needed for Lionel Scaloni. Well, that's 2 changes in the back 4 for Argentina. That's a bit of a disruption, not going to lie. And they've changed their sitting midfielder too. Change at left centre back, change at right back, and a change at DM. So that's 3 changes that Scaloni has made. De La Fuente yet to blink. Rodri finding Aymeric Laporte. Cucurella, nice touch. Yazabal dropping very deep to try and link up. Rodri. Again, if you're Mikel or Yazabal, get forward. You don't need to be there in the build-up. They've got the players. Here's Yamal. Should have released the pass. Rodri trying to foul, but he keeps his feet, and Yamal pinches the ball there. Nicely done. Argentina have not been able to have any sort of sustained period of possession. Here's Fabian Ruiz. Dani Olmo in a pocket of space, a lot of space here. Decides to just feed it laterally towards Lamine Yamal. Ruiz again. Now Rodri. Dani Olmo, Argentina in their deep block. Good feet on the right-hand side. Might be a foul. It's so needless again, man. Paredes, what are you doing? It was supposed to be a move that brought a bit of calmness. He has been the polar opposite. Why is he doing that? It is such a brain-dead challenge. Poor, very, very poor. Free kick for Spain. And if Spain score from here, that's on Paredes. It looks like Lamine Yamal has taken full custody of the ball. Referee having a bit of a mishap with the vanishing cream. Right-hand side half space. This is where Lamine Yamal, you've seen him cut in and float those balls in. This time from a dead ball, could just put it into the similar area. Martinez making sure that everybody is organized here. Big moment in this match. Everybody's backed off here. Yamal might be looking for goal here. It's an awkward angle. It's Lamine Yamal against the wall. Falls onto the right-hand side though. Ball with a cutback. Prevent the corner nicely. Argentina's deep defense has been good though. And it's a throw-in for Argentina. Not bad for Argentina, man. For a team that have struggled. And Gautam, you got one change right by the looks of it. Ferran Torres coming on for Mikel Oyarzabal, and the change that I did not want to see is going to come on as well as Pedri is coming on for Fabian Ruiz. Very, very interesting move as the two Barcelona players introduced into the fray. How many Barcelona players do Spain have on the pitch right now, man? Got Yamal, Olmo, Pedri, Kubarsi. Who else am I missing? 4? Yep, good call with the Torres Oyarzabal sub. But I just knew he was going to make that change for Pedri coming on for Fabian Ruiz. It's a bit of a negative change if you ask me, because Fabian Ruiz does have a goal threat. Pedri not so much, but it might allow Rodri to play a bit more advanced, knowing that he's got a bit more of a... Oh, that's a needless foul by Tagliafico, but again, Lamine Yamal has got 0 calls. It's time that he just accepts that he's not going to get anything. Let's have a look here. Does he have a case? No, he doesn't. It was a dive. Tagliafico was right. No touch. The refs let a lot go for Argentina on that occasion. He got that spot on. Couple of bookings, but the Lisandro Martinez one no longer a factor. Messi with a very good first touch. McAllister can't cushion it back. Paredes does well. Argentina, no attempts on goal. Very good pass onto the right-hand side. Going for the audacious switch. There's Olmo. Pedri finding Cucurella. Now Alex Baena. Baena holding off the challenge and plays a reverse pass to Pau Cubarsi. Again, what is Montiel doing there? Play continues here. Pedri, Olmo. Argentina committing fouls. Olmo with the strike. Oh, it's bobbled around awkwardly. And Martinez can't hang on to it. It's a corner for Spain. Again, there was a foul there. Argentina need to just hold their horses here. Again, that should have been a comfortable gather for Dibu Martinez. Yep, just catches the end of the palm there. Corner for Spain. Yep, Spain are definitely turning on the screws here. Up the tempo. The intensity is there. Argentina barely able to lay a glove on them. Here's Yamal's ball in. It's a weak corner. It's not cleared away too far though. Porro. Back to Yamal. Decent ball in. Oh, awkward header. Paredes gets that out for another Spanish corner. Argentina cannot get close, but I can't be surprised. It's been all Spain. And the longer this stays 0-0, almost feels like it could go Spain's way. Oh, Martinez, not the most convincing bit of goalkeeping. Martinez having a few shaky moments. Gets away with it. Here's Cucurella. We were never going to get a repeat of the 2022 final. Nothing's really topping that, but in terms of the overall World Cup, this might have delivered, especially with the amount of late drama that we have seen. And hardly compares to the bronze final we watched yesterday. That was a 10-goal masterclass from both sides. Didier Deschamps' final game as France manager, ending in defeat, and France finishing 4th is a huge, huge surprise. Here's Baena on the outside. It's clipped it in again. Martinez lets that go. He should have let that go. Tagliafico not getting a shout. Or probably the shout came too late. Another corner for Spain. All Spain in the second half. Feels like a matter of time, but Spain's set pieces need to improve here. Jamal needs to get a bit more elevation, a bit more whip on the corner at the far side. Jamal to deliver, much better. It's cleared away off the front post. Corners need to be better. Here's Jamal trying to get past two. Jamal again puts it into the box. It's straight at Martinez. Ferran Torres' header. The ball might have gone out of play. Torres and Martinez wasn't to know. Both doing the job there nicely there. Let's have a look here. Oh, Jamal squeezes it in perfectly, man. That was very much in play. Chance. Good chance. Ferran Torres' header straight at Martinez. Enzo Fernandez playing a dangerous game in that previous corner. Nearly dragging Paco Barsi out there. Are they going to call for a hydration break? Should at least wait till the 70th minute. He should score, man. Yep. First chance for Ferran Torres. Again, the next change has to be from Spain's point of view. It's got to be Nico Williams for Alex Baena, man. He might end up bringing on Mikel Merino, but he's got to have some real pace on that left-hand side because Baena hasn't caused too many problems. Looks like a very good system player, but what the hell have they snuck in an ad, man? Is it the hydration break? No way. It's not even the 70th minute. They called it so early. All right. Surely the last 20 minutes have to explode here. Okay, Gotham, you got 70 minutes on the clock. Leo Messi stats, please. More ads indeed. Icky thump. Yep, this is the final one, hopefully. It's the hydration break, so expecting ads for sure. So Gautam, what are Messi's stats so far? Definitely he's not had more than double-digit touches. My guess is like 8 touches of the ball, maybe. Anything more would be surprising. In Argentina, despite adding another midfielder and taking off a winger, no control whatsoever. Again, defensively, haven't been troubled too much. But compare Unai Simon's afternoon to Dibu Martinez's. Huge difference. Spain need to be a bit more brave here. Sid, remember when you asked me what I felt about this game? And I said 75-25 Spain? Yeah. Argentina can barely get hold of the ball. Forget about progressing it. They're struggling, man. But that's what Spain do. It's a death by 1,000 passes. Argentina are going to make a double substitution here. Giuliano Simeone and Facundo Medina coming on. Again, might be just right for like. Medina will replace... Is he replacing Christian Romero? Okay, what am I missing here? What am I missing? Christian Romero is off. This is a huge call. Both centre-halves that started for Argentina now on the bench. Simeone is on. Who goes into centre-half here? Manny not happy with the game? It's been a final that has flattered to deceive, no doubt about it. Spain don't care about entertaining, though. They're all about getting the job done. I feel like Argentinian fans in a sea of English fans being escorted by the Scops. Oh, yeah, I saw that. It's funny, right? He almost felt like a celebrity there. But yeah, man, Argentina really struggled, but they've made a few changes. I want to see that centre-half pairing for Argentina now. Does Facundo Medina just drop in at centre-half, or does Paredes playing at centre-half? I have no idea what Scaloni has done here, and why Christian Romero's come off is baffling. Has to be an injury, right? Messi 13 passes, 20 touches, 4 out of 4 ground duels won though. He's in his Joe Linton arc. There's one way of getting it done, but help me understand this Argentina formation now. They've got a bit of pace on the wide areas with Simeone. 5 changes, right, that he's made? Scaloni? 1 before halftime, 1 at halftime. Then he brought on Molina for Medina. Molina for... yeah, that's 5 changes, yeah. And now Simeone and Facundo Medina coming on. So, very, very interesting. Man, Spain should be looking to finish this here, man. They've got Medina and Otamendi as the 2 centre halves now. Romero tweaking something. Spurs fans will be furious. Here's McAllister. Oh, that's a good-looking pass onto the left-hand side. Argentina finally getting the ball forward here. First time really in the second half. Going backwards, though. Here's Nahuel Molina, came on for Montiel, playing the 1-2. Fluid stuff this from Argentina. Messi onto the right-hand side. Here's Simeone. Simeone looking for the cutback. Well defended by Pedri. And now it's Spain on the counter-charge. Here's Baena. Chops in. And surely the change for Spain has to be Nico Williams on that left-hand side, man. Add a bit of dynamism. Test those centre halves with pace. A bit of movement. Yamal has been pretty much locked up here. Got to give the Argentines some credit. There's Alvarez with a decent carry. Great feet, but he's been swarmed by 3 Spanish players. Spain have to look through the middle now. Must test whether or not Argentina is solid enough, like they were when they had Lisandro Martinez and Cuti Romero. Here's Paco Barsi. Pedri. Back to Barsi. Barcelona connection continues with Lamine Yamal. Yamal, glorious feet. Outside of the boot pass, but well overhit. Again, Lamine Yamal hasn't been at his best. Leo Messi has been very much on the periphery of things. The 2 superstars that we expected to really turn up in the final. Neither of them have done so far, but as we head towards the final 15 minutes of regulation time. If you ask Argentina, will you take penalty shootouts? They'll say absolutely, yeah. Where do I sign up? And I can't imagine Spain not scoring for another 45 minutes. Yeah, Nico Williams coming on. There's the move. There is the move by Luis de la Fuente. Oh, he's bringing on Merino as well. He's taking no chances. Alex Baena and Dani Olmo coming off. Nico Williams on the left-hand side. And we see Merino in that number 10 position. Oh, it's probably going to be Merino as the false 9 and Ferran Torres in the number 10. Either way, Spain making the right changes here. All right, Nico Williams, I've been asking for you. Now let's see, can you deliver? Paredes hooks that away. So no Lautaro Martinez for Argentina. Rodri gets, was that Pedro Porro? Paredes has to be careful. He's on a yellow card. Nothing wrong. He's just honest attempt to try and win the ball. Foul there on Mikel Merino. Pedri to Kubarsi. Now to the right-hand side. Decent pass there. Oh, there's a chance. Argentina could have a chance of the counter-attack, but they can't keep hold of the ball. Spain now looking to maul the Argentines. Ferran Torres with the switch out to Nico Williams. Here's the substitute. Cucurella. Pedri. Pedri looking to combine. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Pedri. Pedri. Chance. Pedri! Straight at Martinez. Much better there from Pedri, who's been a positive impact since coming on. Again, could he just slip that through to Mikel Merino? Had a half chance. Here's Lamine Yamal. Looking to play the 1-2 with Ferran Torres. Here's Yamal. Goes on the outside. Brilliant acceleration. Looking for the cutback. Cleared away by Medina. Nicely done. How many more shots are they going to put right in the keeper's hand, says Mayur. They've not got their ball striking right yet, but Kubarsi could change it. Kubarsi! And Martinez with the save. Ball still kept alive. Referee says play on. Nico Williams. Well, Spain now being encouraged to shoot a lot more from distance. Martinez has not looked all that stable. It's an awkward bobble by the looks of it. Decent strike by Pau Kubarsi. Nearly burst through their hands. Well, they're going to end up giving the centre halves a lot of space. Wouldn't be surprising if Aymeric Laporte ends up having a shot from the other side. Corner for Spain as Nico Williams with his right foot. Lamine Yamal's corners haven't been at the highest of standards. Williams takes it. Doesn't beat the first man either. There's going to be a retake. Spain get lucky by the looks of it. It's a poor corner. Not sure what Facundo Medina did there, but take two here for Spain. Williams' ball in, much better. Can't get a telling header on it, but it's a throw-in for Argentina. Kubarsi trying to rough his way into a bit of space. Yeah, Gautam, it has not delivered in terms of a spectacle. Like I said, Spain don't play to entertain. They're here to win the title. Argentina have not been able to hang. But this works for Argentina, man. This really does. Here's Laporte. A lot of short touches, but not too much action in this final, unfortunately. Unai Simon, put up that lawn chair, son. Don't worry about it. Might even crack open a beer, get that cigar out. It's been no work for him at all. Not even a shot from distance by Leo Messi. Here's Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Kubarsi. Now to Pedro Porro. Spain looking to turn it on here now. Looking to play the 1-2. Porro. If Spain could somehow reproduce a new Fernando Torres that scores so much. They do have real dearth of quality strikers. Spain could just sweat about a lot of countries, man. Portugal for an advantage, like for example, really. The best they've produced since Cristiano Ronaldo is Gonzalo Ramos, really. Again, decent ball in attempt. It's another corner. Argentina have 0 shots. Forget 0 shots, man. They've barely ventured into the opposition half. They're just happy to defend this one and drag this game as deep as possible. That's where Argentina seem to thrive. First 80 minutes for Argentina has pretty much been a write-off in every game. I mean, look at the Egypt game. It was after the 80 minutes. England after 85 minutes. Today, again, nothing since the 80-minute mark here. Chance here. Nico Williams on the right-hand side. Clips it in. Surely it's a chance. Martinez with the save. Spain are knocking on the door. Aymeric Laporte gets his header on target. Again, trying to play a long ball forward. That's going to be a yellow card, surely. Simeone, that is terrible. How is that not a yellow card by Giuliano Simeone, man? He has no intentions of playing the ball. Cucurella just stands his ground. Chance, man, for Aymeric Laporte. If he gets a decent enough connection on it, possibly 1-0 to Spain. Exactly. Forget on target. They haven't even shot from distance, man. Here's Merino. Rodri invites Pedro Porro forward. Pass between the lines. Pedri, Laporte, Cucurella, Nico Williams. Every time Argentina, you see ball being played back, they just leave an extra bit on the Spanish players. Here's Pedri, Torres, poor pass, McAllister pinches. That might be a foul, not given by the referees. Argentina not able to get out there. Enzo Fernandez might get a yellow card for dissent, and he does. Again, Paredes and Enzo Fernandez, I think both have picked up yellow cards for dissent. It's not for the challenge. Should have just walked away, but decides to give the ref a little bit extra. He doesn't even book him for a challenge, dude. He books him for dissent. Like, do whatever you want on the pitch, but don't backtalk. Seems to be the call from the ref. Unai Simon finally getting involved, and he launches it forward. Goalkeeper to goalkeeper. 7 minutes plus stoppage time remain at the MetLife Stadium. Final hasn't been one for the books. You never know how it ends, though. You're right, TJ. It hasn't been a final that we all expected. Could be a dramatic end, though, but the way Argentina have played here, how the hell do they score a goal? If there's anyone that's going to score, it's going to be Spain. The flick on here for Ferran Torres. Here's Mikel Merino. Shields the ball nicely to Lamine Yamal. Now Pedro Porro. Again, what's the possession and passing difference between the two sides, man? How many passes have Spain completed? And compare that with Argentina. It's not a rhetorical question. I want answers, guys. I want answers. Now El Molina gets away with it. Here's Messi finally with the touch in the second half. Here's the skipper. Outside of the boot pass. Slightly overhit. Asking a lot out of Nahuel Molina. And Unai Simon. What a pass that is by Simon. Enzo Fernandez needs to be careful. Walk away, Enzo. What are you doing? I mean, I know Argentinian players have got an extra bit of rope, but it's not very wise of Enzo Fernandez. 64-36 possession. Seems very high from Argentina's point of view, man. How do they have 36% possession? Trump is bored out of his mind, which is the only good thing that's happened in the finals so far. Hopefully he doesn't turn up for another football game again. Here's Ferran Torres. 510 passes versus 210. I'm surprised again Argentina have that many passes. Yeah, it's been two different approaches, certainly. Thank you guys for tuning in, though, making the final a lot more interesting for me. I don't know if I'd have been able to get through it without you guys. Yeah, TJ, Enzo playing with such high risk, especially after getting booked just now, man. Again, if it's the Prem, he's probably getting a second yellow card. Again, we should not be using the Prem as the standard for refereeing, though. Both teams can score in the last moment of the game. Exactly. Argentina wake up only after the 85th minute anyways. This time, they don't have to chase the game, so they might take it slightly more deeper. And if someone's scoring for Spain in stoppage time, we all know who that is, don't we? It's that number 6 from Arsenal. Here's Nico Williams. Williams with a shimmy and shake, and he's been shut down immediately. If he plays for Arsenal, he would have been sent off this one. This game is making the halftime show look like the highlight. We all talked a lot of shit about the halftime show, didn't we, Gotham? Maybe they knew. Well, the match momentum graph looks like an absolute shit show if you're an Argentinian fan. It's been all Spain. Here's Mikel Merino. Now Rodri. On to the right-hand side to Lamine Yamal. Here's Yamal. Back to Rodri. Spain again. Exercising patience. Scoop pass forward for Ferran Torres. Just wide. Better movement there. I can't really fault Spain, man. They want to play some football, but the opposition, no mood in doing so. They've tried their best. Mikel Merino with a clever scoop pass. Suddenly Madonna at the halftime show doesn't look too bad, does it? Lionel Scaloni. Watching along nervously, but his team are 0-0, and that's very much a favourable score. If Argentina don't muster a shot after regulation time, it'll be a disgrace, man. Absolute disgrace. Oh, the ball given away. Laporte finds Merino. Now Pedri. Pedri switches it. Clever defending there by Molina, but it does manage to find its way to Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri could shoot from distance, decides against it. Someone please just whack the ball, Rodri, please. Smash it in. Scoop pass onto the left-hand side here for Nico Williams. If anybody's scoring before the full-time whistle, it's going to be Spain, man. Argentina, good luck getting the ball here now. Here's Kubarsi. Tight spaces here. Mikel Merino, clever-looking pass. Porro finds Yamal. Here's Lamine Yamal wanting to shoot, but he's immediately shut down. Goes on the outside. Finds Rodri. Could have shot there. Ball bobbled up nicely for him. Here's Nico Williams. Williams trying to cut through there. Well defended by Naul Molina. Argentina almost just desperate for the full-time whistle at this stage. They want to play for pens here. It's not like they want to play for pens, but they haven't been able to lay a glove on Spain, man. Spain putting the two finalists to the sword. Oh, it's a great strike. I mean, Rodri, why not? You almost got your wish there, Gautam. A lot of space for Rodri. He's always sailing over, but nice attempt. Might take a shot from distance. In Argentina's midfield, carved open. De La Fuente knows he just needs a moment here. Could he sacrifice a defender for an attacker? Probably not, but almost feels like a back four with Argentina barely attacking, seeming like an overkill. Here's Williams. Here's Messi now. Great feed by Leo Messi, shut down by Marc Cucurella. Throw in for Argentina. Xavi, Iker Casillas, Carlos Puyol, Sergio Ramos, Andres Iniesta, David Villa. And is that Jesus Navas? How does Jesus Navas get the primetime seat there amongst all those legends? It's just the 4 minutes of stoppage time. What the hell? I mean, we saw 4 minutes of the hydration break. It should have been 7 or 8, man. Anyways, it looks like we're going to be heading into extra time really quickly. Might as well. Shades of the 2010 final, isn't it? And surprise, surprise, Spain are involved in it. Could be even a shade of the 2014 final where the extra time winner was required. Andres Iniesta scoring, what is that, 117th, 118th minute? Of course, Mario Götze scoring in 2014. Here's McAllister. Leo Messi now. Argentina feeling like they've finally woken up, and that's a foul on Messi. Is that a yellow card for Laporte? Pretty sure not. Paredes needs to walk away here. Simeone has been supercharged since coming on. Laporte quite apologetic there, but it's Leo Messi. Do whatever you can to try and stop him. It's a body check if you've ever seen one. Yeah, I mean, Laporte just stands his ground. Free kick opportunity. Odds for shootouts. It's anybody's game set if that happens. Argentina, of course, winning the World Cup in 2022 from Pence. So that final and this final, oof, chalk and cheese, heaven and hell. Goodness, we saw everything in that final. The change was Argentina absolutely murdered France for the good part of 80 minutes. Oh, here's Leo Messi. Leo Messi could get a shot here. Great challenge by Rodri, man. Wow. Brilliant. But Argentina still on the attack. On the right-hand side here, Simeone with a chance. And the first time you've seen Unai Simon hold the ball there. And it's a quick release too. 2 minutes of stoppage time remain. Oh, Nico Williams can burst through here. It's 3v3 if they get this right. It's Nico Williams. Clip it. Nico Williams with the strike. He goes straight at Romero. Could he have just... Martinez rather. Could he have just clipped it toward the far stake? Oh, that's a bad challenge. Is that Enzo Fernandez? If that is he is going to be sent off. Enzo Fernandez has been sent off in the World Cup final for a second yellow card. And Argentina, by the looks of it, will play extra time down to 10 men. What a terrible challenge by Enzo Fernandez. What is he doing there? Why does he go lunging in? So poor, man. I mean, just let him be. What's going to happen? Even if he gets the ball there first, it is such a bad decision by Enzo Fernandez, and he's possibly cost his side the World Cup now. It's not a straight red, Aman. It's a second yellow for Enzo Fernandez. It's so needless, though. Why does he have to go charging in there? He's possibly cost his country here. It's not like Argentina were going to score anyways, but now to play half an hour down to 10, Enzo Fernandez has put his side in a real hole now. See, he's not kicked out. That's the thing, right? I mean, he's planted both feet, but he's late. He's got intentions to try and shut him down. It is a shocking decision, though. Enzo Fernandez, he's let his country down here. It's not going to hurt now, but in half an hour's time, we could be speaking a whole lot different. Leo Messi and Marc Cucurella exchanging a few words. Leo Messi tried to get Cucurella sent off. Cucurella is smart by the looks of it because he covers his mouth. Leo Messi showcasing a lot of snitch energy there. Just like Chelsea, isn't it? Self-destruct. You got that spot on, TJ. Oh, the next half an hour is going to really suck, man, unless Spain score quickly. It's going to be all possession. And Argentina have had no interest of playing any football anyways. Are now down to 10. They're just going to drop into a deep block and hope to take this to pens. Here's Nico Williams. Rodri onto the right-hand side. Surely the last attack. Lamine Yamal is doubled there, but can't get past to anyone. If you want to try and get anyone sent off, best to target the Chelsea players. A lot of experience. Cheap shot, TJ. Oh, what a terrible foul. Oh, my word. Argentina are self-destructing right towards the end of stoppage time here. Otamendi with a hacking challenge. It is so bad. It's Paredes. That could be a second yellow, man. What is he doing? That's more of a second yellow than Enzo Fernandez. Jeez. Paredes, since coming on, he showcased zero experience, no leadership, and nearly putting Argentina down to 9. Step up, Lamine Yamal. This is your time now. Left foot, dead center. Given the way this World Cup is going, don't rule out a peel after full time and Enzo Fernandez coming back out for extra time. If there's ever a time, you don't even have to phone Donald Trump. He's right there. Infantino and Donald Trump are right there. Well, the World Cup final could end right here now. If Pedro Porro or Lamine Yamal find the back of the net, Spain are world champions for the second time. Exactly, Aman. That looked more of a yellow card than Enzo Fernandez's did, but either way, justice served, I guess. How are you going to see Pedro Porro as a World Cup winning goal? Or is it going to be Lamine Yamal? The weight of the nation on his young shoulders. Delivered the Euros for his country, aged 16, now aged 18. Can he deliver the World Cup here? Massive, massive moment in this match. Surely the last attack before we head into extra time. The entire stadium probably can hear a pin drop now. It's Lamine Yamal! Brilliant save! Oh, that was on target. Martinez with a terrific save. Yamal does everything right there. Up and over the wall. Martinez sees it well in time and parries that away. Corner taken quickly. Here's Nico Williams. Good challenge. Oh, crunching challenge. And the referee blows the full-time whistle. It's been a game that has been a forgetful game, to say the very least. Argentina with 0 shots in the 90 minutes. And Enzo Fernandez being sent off mean that Spain have the initiative heading into extra time now. Lamine Yamal nearly blew the roof off the MetLife Stadium with that strike. Great save by Martinez. Well, that's right, Sid. Compare the afternoons that Martinez and Unai Simon has had. It's been such a difference. High-stakes games are generally boring. Well, Champions League final comes to mind as well, doesn't it? That's only because your team was involved, Aman. But there you have it. End of the second half. Argentina down to 10 and no subs to make. Do they get to make one more in extra time? I'm not even sure about the rules anymore, but if they can, they need to make it because they're down to 10, having made all 5 subs. And what does Lionel Scaloni even tell them at this moment, man? Park the bus. That's it. That's all they can do now. Leandro Paredes' cameo since coming on from the very first minute seemed really off. De La Fuente demanding a bit more, but he knows, man, the game's in their hands now. It just feels like Spain have one hand on the trophy, and Argentina's best bet is to drag this to the penalty shootout where it's more of a level playing field. Break's not too long, Yashi. We're going to have action in about 3 or 4 minutes' time. Well, there goes our hopes of the night ending potentially early. Another half an hour at least. Well, De La Fuente, can we say is coach to win? Probably. Would Argentina be on a... I'm sure I said you meant to say pen-only strategy. I mean, even with 11 men, they couldn't get close to Spain. So down to 10, no chance. they're not going to see the ball for the next half an hour. So you can see why the Argentinian fans look like hell out there. See a gap in the market. Halftime show after the first half of extra time, says Gautam. Exactly. Pounce. Oh, defense. Yeah, defense only. Park the bus, as they call it. 9 men behind the ball. Get everybody behind. TJ, damn you. Well, it had to happen at some point, right? Premier League for you is always at an ugly time. For us, it's at a great time. Finally, the tables have been turned. And the two skippers will be out there at the start of the first period of extra time. Leo Messi, no shots in the World Cup final so far. Well, Argentina have had to do it the hard way this entire tournament. It doesn't get harder than this against the side that keep the ball the best. Down to 10 for the next half an hour. Those 30 minutes will be painfully slow for an Argentinian fan, as Rodri and Co will be looking to force the initiative, bust that door down. TJ, you going to the hospital today or tomorrow? What's the scene there? Oh, it's Monday, right? Have you visited my sister? Sprinklers are on. Pitch is dry as hell. Hasn't been the best surface for football, but it is what it is. Leo Messi, is he going to achieve godlike status by winning the World Cup now for Argentina, especially with the circumstances on hand? Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal, that two-step needs to work. Mikel Merino, could he be the man to break open the deadlock for Argentina? Defend and pray. And once again, guys, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. All of you tuning in live, nearly 3 a.m. here in India. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Much love. Off and running for the first period of extra time in a final that has been pretty forgetful so far. With the two real shots on target that you've seen, one was the header by Ferran Torres, and of course the Lamine Yamal free kick, pretty much the last kick before the start of extra time. There's Nico Williams, Cucurella. They've made 3 changes, right? Spain, they can make a couple more. Maybe we might end up seeing someone like Gavi come on. Merino, Nico Williams, Pedri, and Ferran Torres. 4 changes. Oh, that's a needless foul. Again, Argentina, stop fouling, man. Just play. Here's Aymeric Laporte. Spain have to try and be a bit more forceful here. Kubarsi, shots from outside the box. Just be relentless in your approach. I'm sure De La Fuente might be telling him, just keep doing the same thing. The goal will come, but might need to force the issue here. Pedro Porro fires it at Ferran Torres. That might be a foul there. Argentina will get the ball finally. Tagliafico, he's smart there. Knew he was going nowhere with the ball, so he had to pretty much just throw himself at Pedro Porro. That's exactly what he did. That's not a foul by Pedro Porro, man. He's just stood his ground. It's freaking Tagliafico has just thrown his forearm at him. Chance for Argentina to finally breathe. Keep the ball maybe, or just look to go long. Martinez answers that immediately. Does go long. What a waste, man. It's an opportunity to at least keep the ball for 2 minutes. Just decides to launch it forward, not even in the box. That was the Lamine Yamal free kick. The Spanish contingent nearly exploding into celebration there. The class of 2010. Oh, Ferran Torres bursting through on the right-hand side now. Ferran Torres with a cutback. Oh, he hits that. He has to get that pass right because Lamine Yamal was in space there. Yamal gets there first. Here's Pedri. Scoops it in. Nico Williams, great save. Oh, Martinez is saving Argentina now. Here's Alexis McAllister. That's a foul on Alexis. Oh, how does Nico Williams not score, man? Great ball in by Pedri. Left foot as well. Oh, any sort of proper connection. Spain have done everything in their power, man. They've tried their best. They can hold their head up high saying that, yeah, at least we tried. Same can't be said about Argentina, unfortunately. I mean, if they go 120 minutes without a shot, guys, you're going to have to leave the inquest. Doesn't get the cleanest connection on it. I think it goes straight on the forehead, a bit more on the side of the temple maybe, and might sneak in towards the far stake, but closest Spain have come in extra time so far. 16 attempts to Argentina's 0. Has there been a more one-sided final? I mean, maybe not in terms of scoreline, but jeez. There's Mikel Merino, Lamine Yamal, Pedro Porro. Rodri switches it, but it's intercepted. Risky back header there by Simeone. Paredes can't find Leo Messi. Messi gives him the death stare. Surely Messi cannot end 120 minutes without a shot. Even if it's a shot off target, please just shoot the ball, man. I'm sorry, if you're so good you prevent your opponent from getting a shot over 90 minutes, you should be able to winning by multiple goals. You can't generate a substantial attack with that much dominance. You're doing something wrong. It's not helping you win. That's true. I do agree, but I mean, considering that Spain have had like no space to attack, it's been a deep block for 90 odd minutes. They've tried, man. They've put balls into the box, headers, Torres with the header, strikes from distance. Yeah, in Argentina have not come with any intentions to play football, so pretty much playing against a park the bus side. Here's Rodri. Finding Pedro Porro. Porro, decent looking pass. It nearly breaks kindly to Merino. Williams, 1-0 to Spain. And it's been chalked off. Oh, huge moment. Spain were ready to explode into celebration. It looks like there was a foul on Martinez. I'm not really sure what was wrong here. Again, Spain have tried everything. Let's have a look. Decent touch. I mean, is there a foul on Otamendi? No foul. Oh, I mean, come on. Where's the Mikel Merino foul on Nicolas Otamendi, man? What am I missing here? What am I missing? What has Mikel Merino done? Because he's in front and Otamendi's behind him. So at best, he's trying to just lay that off. What am I missing here? How is that a foul? You gotta have a look here again. I mean, he steps on Otamendi. It's accidental. They're not going to let this goal count, but it's not an obvious foul, Mayur. But if you have a look there, like I said, Mikel Merino is not even facing him, right? His back is to goal. He's just trying to gather his bearings. Almost feels like Otamendi has just slipped his foot underneath to try and get a bit of contact on it, because that cannot be like a foul that he's planned, right? No idea, man. Argentina get away with it. They're bringing on Zubamendi and Eric Garcia. Interesting moves by Luis de la Fuente. Rodri is coming off for Zubamendi. I mean, why not? I mean, they don't have to control the game anymore. The game's pretty much done. Eric Garcia coming on for Aymeric Laporte. Interesting. TJ saying that's a foul 100%. How is Mikel Merino actually fouling him? It's not a... He's facing back, man. Like, he has to plant his foot somewhere. I mean, does he catch Otamendi? Sure, but it's a bit dubious. The foul was 2 touches before the attempt. Here's Nico Williams trying to get away from Naul Molina. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Mikel Merino intercepts. A couple of Arsenal players on the pitch now for Spain. Fraudulence alert. Zubamendi and Merino on. Here is Martin Zubamendi onto the left-hand side. Might look to shoot from distance. A decent clip ball here. Well defended. Leo Messi trying to burst forward. That's a clear foul by Messi. And he finally ends up getting a shot away. Paul Kubarsi is rapid. Again, how do you call that a foul, man? Merino's... That's... The more I look at it, the more I'm convinced that's not a foul, man. Here's Pedri. Cucurella finding Nico Williams. Pedri onto the right-hand side to Pedro Porro now. The minimal wants it, but it's a cross into the box. Well defended. Cucurella picks up the loose pass. Under 5 minutes of the first period of extra time remaining. Argentina holding on well. Spain having a goal chalked off as Pedri nearly scoops it forward for Cucurella. Zubamendi. Pau Kubarsi. Onto the right-hand side to Lamine Yamal. Here's Yamal now. Pedro Porro trying to play the quick 1-2 here. It's Lamine Yamal. Tries to just fade that into the top corner. Can't go around stepping on defenders behind you. Clearly, the refs agree. If this goes to pens, if this goes to pens, I just feel it's advantage Argentina. Senesi is coming on. New Tottenham recruit. I'm surprised Senesi didn't come on for either Cuti Romero or Lisandro Martinez. Julian Alvarez is coming off. It's just Leo Messi up front with absolutely no pace. And Argentina down to 10. Counting on Zubamendi to score a pressure penalty. Just give the cup to Messi now. Yashi, unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to go into pens. I was hoping to call it a night by 2:30, but they had different plans, clearly. Tomorrow's work's going to suck. Here's Porro now driving forward. Trying to carry with a bit of intensity. Yamal. Back to Porro. Under 3 minutes remain here. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella continuing his run. Nico Williams with the ball in. The header's just wide. It was Mikel Merino. Oh, what a chance for Spain. Great ball into the box. Mikel Merino goes in with that late run. That should have been 1-0. It's a free header. He has to score. That is a sitter indeed, boys. That is a massive opportunity. Why does it feel like it's Argentina's day, guys? Even though down to 10, Spain's still not able to score. Here's Pedri. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Williams. Williams has been a really bright spark since coming on. Pedri finding Lamine Yamal. Porro. Pedri onto the left-hand side to Nico Williams. Williams might look to cross this one again. His crosses have been deadly so far. Nico Williams might look for goal himself. Well blocked. Oh, finally, Argentina have a chance here to counter-attack. Here is Leo Messi. Outrageous outside of the boot pass here. And Cucurella, that could be a foul. Referee says play on. Nicely done, ref. You know Simeone is stopped. He wants desperately the ref to call that a foul. Yamal's touch just gets away from him. Unfortunately, can't keep that in play. Tempers flaring. The Argentinian bench trying to act as the extra man. Could have been a foul. I mean, Simeone just stands. Yeah, Simeone is trying to buy the foul there. Scaloni fuming. You're the last man who should be fuming right now in terms of refereeing decisions. That was the foul by Tagliafico and Lamine Yamal. Tagliafico trying to rattle Yamal. Well, chances, man. Mikel Merino could have been a hero. Scaloni has picked up a yellow card. The final action of the first period of extra time by the looks of it. Argentina with a rare venture forward. Paredes. 3 minutes of added on time signal by the fourth official. Argentina try to play through the middle. That might be a foul on Nico Williams. Oh, it isn't. Here's Paredes. Nicolas Otamendi. If Otamendi and Facundo Medina keep a clean sheet in the World Cup final, yes, we're going to have to question Spain, unfortunately. There's a lot of space to opening up kindly. It's a clever pass to Lamine Yamal. He's been shut down immediately. Clip pass forward. Spain trying to recycle. Cleared away. Not out of harm's way. Messi. Paredes. Simeone back to Paredes. Paredes caught there. Paredes is on a yellow card and he's sliding about. What is he doing there? The sabotage has to end. Simeone does really well though. Finds Messi. Look on the other side, bro. How has Messi kept the ball? Brilliant. Messi pass. He has found the pass here to Medina on the left-hand side. It's slightly overhead. Pau Kubarsi. That's Pedro Porro, rather. Very rapid defenders. Outrageous ability to keep the ball under duress there by Leo Messi. The Argentinian fans, despite seeing this team down to 10, will feel encouragement that if this game goes to pens, we are back to level playing field, man. Ferran Torres with a slight bit of argy-bargy on Nico Tagliafico. Yeah, Spain shouldn't be losing their heads, but they are. Argentina in the Spanish half looks so weird, man. Haven't seen that in ages. All we can say is If France were in the final, we wouldn't be seeing a 0-0 scoreline, that's for sure. Are we already going for pen takers, or do we wait for a bit more time? From Argentina's point of view, Leo Messi, McAllister, Paredes, Simeone, and who else? Probably one of the fullbacks like Tagliafico or someone like that. They don't have, Julian Alvarez is off. From Spain's point of view, I have no idea who their penalty takers are, because Mikel Oyarzabal was the one taking pens for them, as the first period of extra time has come to an end. Mikel Merino with a glorious opportunity after Nico Williams' lovely faded pass towards the far stick. That header's on target. It's 1-0 to Spain, and possibly the World Cup in their hands, but we're going the distance. Just 15 minutes of football, anyone's game. Well, not in the 15 minutes of football. If it's anyone's game in the 15 minutes of football, it's going to be Spain. Messi assist or Messi goal coming, TJ. That's a lot of hope rather than expectation, isn't it? Yash is asking, how can this go to pens? Sometimes there isn't much justice in football, Yashi. Even if you're the team that have had all the attempts, all of the ball, all the possession, all the territory. What is that? 17 or 18 shots to Argentina's none. Somehow in football, it can end up being 0-0. Enzo from the dressing room, maybe a scoopy pass. Enzo Fernandez, I think he's missed just the one pen for Chelsea. That was in his first season. Otherwise, from the spot, very accurate. Again, what is Scaloni's team talk here? It's all about get close, fight. Do not let this slip from here. Have done well to drag this so far. A lot of luck, a bit of judgment. But having got there, now don't lose it. Take this to pens, and whatever happens from there, happens from there. Spanish fans cannot believe what they're watching here. All this domination has counted for nothing so far. Hey Gautam, if this game goes to pens and it's 0-0, Enzo Fernandez blameless, right? We're leaving here with something. At this point, I want Argentina to make it. The amount of wastefulness from Spain should get punished. They've been a brutally efficient team throughout the tournament. Again, they've tried everything, man. Can't even fault them. The fact that you're getting more angry at Spain than Argentina, that doesn't seem right, though. Tagliafico possibly on last legs. As the final 15 minutes of the World Cup. Now coming to you. Are we going to see a goal? Probably not. Most likely, this one's going to pens now. He's telling them it's a one pass, one shot game here. They can't even get the ball to Messi in and around the box, man. If Messi gets the ball, it's at the halfway line. They've got no pace now. Simeone's got a bit of pace. Other than that, there's nothing in and around Messi to help him. If you're Spain, you just throw the kitchen sink right here, right now. Ball into the box. Again, this might not be the chance here. Lamine Yamal! Oh, he's done it! It's Ferran Torres! Spain are 15 minutes away from being crowned world champions. Ferran Torres, the substitute, smashes it home. And we cannot say Spain don't deserve this. Argentina was so close. As Luis de la Fuente's men are now 15 minutes away from doing the Euro and the World Cup back to back. Spain have done it before. 2008 Euro winners, 2010 World Cup champions, 2012 Euros. As Ferran Torres, alongside Andres Iniesta, is going into the history books. Good ball in. Nico Williams does the right thing. It's the two substitutes that combine. And we have the goal. We finally have the goal. Great header by Nico Williams, man. He's been a great sub coming on. Such a clever header. Right into the path of Ferran Torres. The way it was struck on his left foot, I thought it was Lamine Yamal. They won't care. Ferran Torres breaks the deadlock and breaks Argentina hearts. TJ, it's all over from an Argentinian point of view. They wanted to drag this to pens, and Alexis McAllister's reaction tells you everything that you need to know. And now Spain will look to try and get the second here now. Ooh, free kick here for Argentina. Last thing Spain need to do is give needless set pieces away. Argentina will have to throw the kitchen sink, but with what? Argentina to come back and win it in 14 minutes. It would take something heroic, something monumental to do it. Ball into the box here. Try to load it up here. Otamendi's header. Unai Simon comfortable. Again, no shots for Argentina in nearly 110 minutes of football, TJ. Cannot justify that. Do not deserve to take this to pens. Not even sure, no ambition to score. Slice clearance. 20 attempts to Argentina's none, man. That is embarrassing. The fact that it's a 1-0 scoreline does Spain a lot of disservice. A lot of disservice. Well, now the question is, do Spain go and get the second, or do they just keep the ball? Oh, they've given it away though. Now Molina's pass. Shut down. Ferran Torres clears. Haha, Manny, you went for a piss. Oh, that is such a shame. You waited all this time and you missed the goal. You gotta sit there, Manny. Adult diapers if needed. Tuchel in his living room saying, okay, Luis, replace Williams with Limal and defenders now. Now Spain just keep the ball here. Facundo Medina. Argentina now in the Spanish half. Spain have to be careful not to retreat. It's not in their DNA to retreat. They'll continue to keep playing. Here's Facundo Medina. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Leandro Paredes. Not a good cameo since coming on at halftime. This is all about Nico Williams though, man. Such an intelligent header. Ferran Torres just burying it. Spain are that close. Is that Llorente, the striker? Fernando Llorente? The one on that right-hand side? The giant centre forward, if you know, you know. It looks like Argentina, out of the 3 finals they've played in the last 4 years, going to suffer heartbreak in 2 of them. But yeah, man, it's all been Spain. They've thoroughly deserved it. Argentina have not repped the final in the manner they should be doing it now. Emi Martinez tears. If you want it, Gotham, you're going to get it. Just under 10 minutes to go. Here's Merino. Gets caught on the ball. Very risky there by Mikel Merino. Gets away with it. Enzo Fernandez. Well, it's not like the team makes any sort of difference really in terms of having the ball, because we saw 95 minutes of evidence showcasing that, yep, Argentina had nothing about them going forward. Maybe defensively it would have helped out and try and prevent that goal, because nobody was there tracking the Ferran Torres run. And Gautam, you're talking about Fernando Torres being the man to possibly be the guy to get Spain a lot of goals. Ferran Torres instead, writing his name in the history books. Only 2 Spaniards have scored in a World Cup final. Andres Iniesta and Ferran Torres. That's elite company. Both Barcelona men. Free kick for Argentina. The passes completed statistics is just, it's just abhorrent, man. The fact that Spain have scored just the 1 goal. Oh, that's a clever pass. Ferran Torres is through on goal to wrap it up here. It's Ferran Torres! Spain are world champions! But the offside flag raised. That could have been it. Let's have a look here. Oh, he's onside! Oh, surely he's onside. That looks on, guys. Oh, come on. What am I missing out there? Oh, tight call. Argentina still hanging on for dear life by the looks of it. Argentina are going to try and throw the kitchen sink now with the set pieces. Commit everybody forward if needed. They didn't even check it. Man, that looks so tight. Here's the ball into the box. It's a terrible ball in. What do Argentina have in store for us here? Here's Leo Messi. Surely Messi needs to get a shot at some point here. Cucurella backing off. Surprisingly, it's Leo Messi. Ball into the box. It's a corner for Argentina. Oh boy, oh boy. They're not done, are they? They're going to try and create something here. Give it back to Messi. He gets it back. Messi with the ball in. Oh, he's overhit that. Roof of the net. That was a chance. That might be construed as a shot here, because Leo Messi just took to put this into the area. Do they count that as a shot? They possibly will, just to make sure that Argentina don't have a big fat egg next to the attempts on target section. Luis de la Fuente. He's going the Vicente del Bosque route, isn't it? Euro winner and world champion. And it's a long punt forward. Decent flick on. Here's Nico Williams. He's got the pace. He's going to try and run this towards the corner flag. Decides to go for goal here. It's Nico Williams. Oh, what? I mean, that caught everybody by surprise. There was no reverse pass on. He tries the clever, not now, Nico. After the cameo that you have had, that was not the pass. Here's Messi. Paredes. Tagliafico. Launches into the box. Simeone trying to keep this in play. He succeeds in doing so. Nicely done. Now Leo Messi. Leo Messi with the strike. Oh, that was like a bullet. It smashes into Mikel Merino. He has taken that flush on his face by the looks of it. Oh, that was a headshot. Mikel Merino, brave as hell. That's gonna like knock the marbles in his cranium, dude. Holy shit. Messi hit that with a lot of anger too. The fact that Mikel Merino is sitting up just shows you that these footballers just built different. How is that not? I mean, come on, dude. I mean, what is even the point? Should have been game over. Mikel Merino, take your time, dude. Holy shit, that was some effort by Leo Messi. It's a corner, right? Corner for Argentina. You've seen the never say die attitude. If they score here, guys, they might end up winning the World Cup. Corner, right? No? What am I missing? Surely a corner. Drop ball. Didn't the ball go out of play? Surprising. Anyways, just off and running again. Argentina. Under 2 minutes remaining. Seeing their hopes of going back-to-back in the World Cup being extinguished here by Spain. It's the same scoreline that they beat Netherlands in with 2010. Andres Iniesta scored really, really late on that occasion. This one slightly more earlier. Messi. Oh, poor pass by Messi. Argentina trying to keep that alive. Nico Williams, why are you fouling there? Why? Why are you allowing Argentina to pump the ball into the box? So needless. So needless, man. You know that Argentina, an open player, not going to hurt you. Give a needless foul like that. That could certainly hurt you. It's Leo Messi taking it short. Change of angle here. Messi might look to go on the outside. It's a clever pass here. Simeone. Chance! Oh, just wide! Senesi of all people. What a chance that was for Argentina right at the death. Great ball in. It's an even better interception. Corner for Argentina. Could be the last attack that we're seeing here. The World Cup coming to an end. A bit of drama in extra time. Leo Messi, if there's ever a time for an assist, this would be it. 5 minutes added on here. Oh my word, that's going to feel like an eternity. Messi's corner. Oh my word, they've not cleared it away. Oh, they have. The camera angle does not help. You couldn't see what was happening there. It's another corner. If Spain concede here, oof, give Argentina the cup. Again, looking to take that quick corner routine. Argentinian fans, I mean, not too much sympathy, but they've gone through the ringer in this World Cup, man. Cabo Verde, Egypt, England, and now Spain. Messi's corner is flicked it on here. It's a chance and he's ballooned it over. What an opportunity that was. Spain nearly concede as it's Simeone of all people blasts it over. He needs to keep that on target. He's leaning back. He's off balance. Chance indeed. TJ, it looks like Argentina only wake up when they concede. When it's 0-0, forget about it. Now that their ass is on fire and their hopes of going back-to-back in the World Cup is well and truly on. Yeah, still no shot on target though. Channel pass, cut out. Here's Martinez. 3 minutes of stoppage time and extra time remain. Argentina trying to buy a few free kicks here. Otamendi knows exactly what he's doing. Gonna have to try and launch this in here. Chuck it into the box. Spain retreating. Leo Messi now. Spanish fans like, surely not. Messi with a very, very good pass. McAllister. Paredes onto the left-hand side. Continuing the run is Medina, and the foul's been given against Argentina. Again, why are you fouling there, man? That was the Simeone strike. Again, doesn't catch it flush on his boot. More off his toe. Leo Messi felt that, oh, if that was me, probably the equalizer. Spain are nearly there. They're 2 minutes away from adding another star on top of their crest. Oh, we've got real royalty. Carlos Alcaraz waiting to explode into celebration with his country mates. And of course, the entire nation of Spain. Ball punted forward. 90 seconds remain. Here's Leo Messi. Okay, is that a foul? Needless. First real celebrity we've seen, Gautam, isn't it? It's taken us 120 minutes to see it. Messi's ball in. Poor, easy for Unai Simon. Alexis McAllister with a few choice words as Luis de la Fuente is going to follow the footsteps of Vicente del Bosque as the man who's delivered the Euros and the World Cup. Here's Nico Williams. Take it to the corner flag now. A minute remaining. Spain waiting to celebrate. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Onto the right-hand side to Pedro Porro. Spain nearly there. Keep it and they win it. Merino. Cucurella. Nice pass there to Ferran Torres. Again, straight to the corner flag if you can. Ooh, it's a rough challenge on Ferran Torres. Might break kindly. They're going to give a foul. They are. Chance for Argentina to launch it one last time. They've got 20 seconds to salvage this one. You got to throw everybody into the box. Everybody into the box. Don't even wait. You can see Martinez has stolen a few yards. That's why the Spanish players are up in arms. Everybody, forget it. Why are you even waiting? Martinez launches it. Last attack, surely. They try and win the first header. It cleared away. Surely now Spain look to finish it. And Spain have got the job done. They are 2 times world champions. And Ferran Torres is the match winner. And he has delivered gold. Congratulations to Spain, the best team of the tournament. They've conceded just the 1 goal in the entire tournament. And they've been brutally efficient again. They score when it matters and they get the job done. Argentina don't go back to back. That's 2 out of the last 4 finals that they have lost as Argentina players trying to be just shifted away. They've not played enough football. They really haven't. Not sure what Scaloni is trying to do here. There should be no complaints. Argentina well and truly beaten, not by the scoreline. The performance was certainly that. What a year for Zubimendi and Merino as well. They're going to walk into, what is that? What do you call your training goal? The colony or something like that? With their chest well and truly out. Imagine if they won the Champions League, Aman. Doing the treble would have been incredible. But yeah, man, Spain totally deserve it. Argentina can have no complaints. Their best attacks came right towards the end. Enzo Fernandez getting sent off literally the last minute of regulation time. Argentina playing stoppage time with 10 men, held on as much as possible, but couldn't get the job done as Ferran Torres with the Nico Williams assist, getting the job done. Lamine Yamal is a world champion, aged 18. So Yamal basically has to win the Champions League, and he's completed football before. In his teens, man. In his teens, he will complete football. If Barcelona win the Champions League this year, Lamine Yamal has completed football before 20. FIFA are going to give Argentina the cup a la AFCON. Nah, man. Not even FIFA can take this away from them. No scraps. I mean, what is the brawl even for, man? Argentina have been roundly beaten here. Ferran Torres, the hero. His name etched in the history books. And Spain get the job done. Congratulations to Spain. Argentina tried, but they were never getting past Spain, man. I know I don't do predictions before, but whoever asked me anything about this game, I lean heavily into Spain's direction, man. Thank you so much, Iiki Thumb. Really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in and joining in the World Cup final. I know the game didn't deliver, but thank you so much for everybody to tune in and giving me a bit of assistance to go through the stream, because it was tough, I'm not going to lie. Enzo will certainly have to face Messi in the change room. I'm not staying up for the trophy as well, Gotham. There's absolutely no way. It's time to call it a night. Guys, I can't thank you enough, man. What a World Cup it's been. It's been sensational, man. All the late nights, so worth it. All those crazy mornings, eyes all skewed, but it has been totally worth it. I mean, yes, the final didn't deliver in terms of the spectacle, but we get a bit of late drama, a late winner, and we'll take that to the bank, man. Thanks so much, Sid, for tuning in. I'm not done, by the way. Just because the World Cup's done, the commentary will continue. The Premier League season starts in a few weeks' time, and we're going to run it back. That's going to be a bit more palatable for you, Sid, because the games are not every day. Maybe just tune in for the weekend. Maybe improve that ball knowledge a little bit more, man. Thank you so much, Yashi. Absolutely love you, man. Thank you so much, guys. And I'll be live again for the start of the new season. Adios, guys. Take care.